Okay, now we're live.
Whoa.
Okay.
So cool, we're hot. So hot, we're cool. What is that? What's so cool? They're hot. They're so hot. They're cool. Is it a Pop-Tart? I think it's a Pop-Tart.
You're a Pop-Tart.
So cool, they're hot. So hot, they're cool. The taste of Pop-Tart. Something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a
I
commercial.
don't remember that.
Let me look it up. So cool. There.
Were they a different type of Pop-Tart, or is it just like regular Pop-Tart?
KJM,
Yeah, it's Pop-Tart.
Hey,
thanks for the sub.
It's a pop. It's a Pop-Tart.
thanks.
You're a Pop-Tart.
It was a whole song. It was like it sounded like it was a theme from like Full House and Family Matters. That guy.
Weird. I don't remember it.
Koala.
Koala?
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
Sweets. Hello. Mikey. Hello.
Mikey.
15.
Save your streaks.
Jesus.
You gotta save them. You gotta
Save
save
your
them.
streaks.
Yeah, don't waste your streaks.
I mean, I guess if you don't want to see hot, naked old, you don't have to save
Hot
them.
naked old.
Hot naked old.
Mhm.
So hot they're old. So old they're hot.
And
Well,
naked.
Don't save your streaks anymore. Don't save them.
Get your streaks in.
I am also here.
As old
Hey,
as
Zoltan.
I'm writing down last minute notes.
he's watching it on 2 monitors, 30-second delay on each.
I am scrubbing through the movie right now.
Yeah.
BD.
A little sad.
You
that
see the trailer for what?
You go.
What?
You
I was
go.
gonna say, did you see that trailer for the? I forgot what it's called now. Not Benny.
The one
but
you just posted. No,
Yeah.
I'm
Buddy?
Like a.
gonna save it for CAD.
Okay, I'll shut up then.
You can.
I
talk
was
about
only
it.
bringing it up because we
It's
I don't
okay.
think we're watching it today.
It's like a puppet thing, right?
No, it's like a Barney.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ziki. Sweets.
Tadziki. You're my hero. You're a super gyro.
You're my gyro, baby.
There goes my gyro. Watch him as he goes.
Kate. Alex.
Kate.
Hello.
Hey.
Kate says, "I'm here for all the Backrooms lore that can fit into the show in the next half hour before bedtime." I think in half an hour
This intro then.
we'll get through maybe 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Since Zoltan's
Get through the
here with
opening
notes.
credits.
He has his novel of notes. Alex, now's the time to learn. Alex, you didn't watch the YouTube series with us? I thought you were
Yeah, I
there.
thought he was there
thought he
for
was
that.
there.
Yeah.
You know more than most now if you were there. You think about it.
Witchcraft. Hello.
Hey.
Alex, all you need to know is the theme song for the Backrooms goes, so cool they're hot, so hot they're cool.
Pop-Tarts.
It's the taste of Backrooms,
Hey, Brandy.
so hot, hot. Hey, Brandy.
Andy.
You think Brandy has ever binged ham?
All right, Robert. All right.
Oh yeah.
This is a serious show. This isn't Treehouse.
Could I get a
Serious.
shirt of Brandy on the computer binging ham? It's on the screen.
Brandy's leaving now.
Oh
Look
no!
what you did. Brandy's leaving.
Brandy. Now I'm gonna get a very sternly worded DM after the from Gabe.
Thank you, Sweets, for streaking.
70s stream.
We freaking. It's a lot of streams.
It is.
If you watch the whole stream, that's 140 hours of stream.
A lot of us.
That's 2.3 days straight.
Whoa.
I do not. But I will tonight.
Zoltan, what happened?
Um,
Is it going to be a
Is it
different link
fixed?
now?
I hope not.
Nope.
Go.
We're good.
Okay.
All right, we'll give it another minute or so, and then we'll get going.
Yeah, there we go. Just figured out how to rearrange them.
Nice.
Before we
Food heated
start
up.
the show. Oh, sorry, John.
No, I've managed to get my food heated up before.
Hell yeah. What are you eating?
What do you eat him?
Just leftover
Still life?
Doritos. Still life, yeah. Tastes like a rice ball.
Lindsay?
Hello, Lindsay.
Lindsay! We played this really fun game last night in VC, and because Sweets had a clamp lamp,
Okay.
Lamp?
and
Yep.
and we kept adding stuff to it. So there was like a clamp lamp stamp and a champ, a clamp lamp stamp champ at camp. And it was really funny. Today I got
That's
an
fun.
email. I got an email from eBay that said, "Don't miss out on the clamp lamp sale."
I got a message from Facebook Marketplace saying one of the random weird items that I sent to you, Robert, is still available. So I don't give a shit. I'm not buying this weird shit. Message me with this. Bean?
Get it.
The strawberry
Oh.
shaped like a thumbs up is still available.
You know that in, hold on, I don't look at my calendar. In like 2 weeks from Thursday, I'm going to a live butt fest.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Damn.
Real butt fest.
Will there be butts?
Lucky.
I mean, it's on the name, right?
Shit.
Lala.
Really?
Welcome.
La la.
Oh gosh. It's trauma. That's trauma.
La la.
All right, let's start this thing. Everyone ready? John, are you eating? Are you done eating?
I'm good.
Look at that with the song and everything.
Hi guys.
You talk over it. It goes quiet. You can talk over it.
No, I want to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Can you start it again?
Yeah, let's start from the top.
I can't. I'd have to end the whole show. I'd have to close OBS. I got buttons. It's impossible.
Hello everyone. Welcome.
They're impossible.
Welcome to ControlAltDeath episode 285. 285.
285.
That's almost
Yes.
a real show.
We are almost
That's a lot.
at 300. You know what movie we have to watch at 300?
Oh, what?
300?
300.
That's not a horror movie.
It's a
It
Zack
can
Snyder
be.
movie. It's a Zack Snyder movie. They're
Depends
all
on if
kind
you're
of
scared.
they're all kind of horrible.
Yeah. Horrible. Welcome.
That was my
welcome,
first
everyone.
Blu-ray, 300, and I returned it
Steelbook?
because there was too much fake noise in it, and it was distracting.
Oh my
Like, I
god.
hate
Oh, we don't have time for pleasantries. Kate has to go to bed. We got to get started.
I mean, 300.
What?
It's a good movie. I'm gonna
Yes.
say it. It's a good movie.
Good movie. I don't know about that. Well, welcome to the show. I'm Ben Monster. That's Gabe. That's Human Gabe in the TV.
Hello.
We got special guest Zoltan right over here. Hello, Zoltan.
What? Oh, wait, no, that's what Don says. Never mind.
That's what
can't.
Don said. Yeah.
You owe us a
that's you.
quarter.
We got KGM on the floor. Blue.
Oop.
Oh,
What?
and we got Robert.
Oh, that's what Zoltan
Hey.
says. Like,
Zoltan's up. Thank you.
Hey.
I don't have a camera for you, John. So you're just gonna have to go like this. Is that
yeah,
okay?
and we got Robert in the very very tall chair.
There you are.
There I
Hello,
am.
Robert.
Hey,
There I
Robert.
am.
Welcome.
There I am. I'm gonna. Hi.
Yeah, it's 112 degrees at my house,
Who is
so my frame rate's kind of low today.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the show tonight. We'll be talking about a movie we watched in the Discord last night. Excuse me. I thought I was gonna sneeze.
you
We
emotional?
watched The Backrooms. No, I thought I was gonna sneeze. You ever get that
Did you
feeling?
Just get verklempt?
No, I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't.
Feeling?
I'll push on.
We're talking about The Backrooms tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. Now, Ben, before we get into it, I have an announcement. Okay.
Oh?
That I forgot
Okay.
that I was going to do until just this
Oh.
second.
Oh,
A few weeks ago, everyone in this room and also Robot Don, rest in peace. He's dead.
no, he's alive.
He's not here, so he's dead.
Sure.
We did a whole Backrooms special. We went into the Backrooms. We had an adventure. Some of us got out. Some of us didn't. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Unfortunately, though, there was a lot of issues with that stream. There was audio issues. There was some doubling stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So to celebrate us reviewing the movie finally, we are releasing the Ben Monster TV Backrooms special, the Everything Went Wrong edition. So this is now with 5 minutes less footage from the stream. So now you don't need to hear us arguing with Kate about if there's audio issues. I went through and remastered.
That was my favorite part.
It's
I
gone.
love that
It's
part.
gone forever. I
Damn
remastered
it.
the audio. I removed all the echo. Well, not all the echoes. All the echoes I could. So this is the director's cut, the definitive cut, the Everything Went Wrong edition. It's on YouTube. You can go watch it now. That's it. That's my announcement.
Not right now. You got to wait till after this show.
Don't watch it now. Watch the show
It'd be
and
very
then go
confusing.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's there now.
it'll be available right after this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
There you
Go
go.
watch it later.
Sorry, Ben.
What do you mean? Why are you sorry?
I don't know. I took over the show. Feel guilty.
It's your show.
That's true.
No, Lindsay. No.
I mean, give us the view.
Lindsay,
Just
don't
keep this
don't
open.
watch it now.
Keep this tab open, and
Oh,
then go watch that in a separate tab because we need the views.
The bees just tickle now.
Yeah,
I
they don't
got
have
used to it.
They don't really have the
They
same
stink.
vibe.
I'm allergic.
I'm in a TV now, so I don't give a shit.
You're fine.
Tonight we're not doing what we've been watching. Tonight we're not doing news.
We ain't got
Tonight,
time for none of that.
Never been
got
We're
done.
going
time for
straight
none of
to the
that.
movie. Yeah, we're going straight to
What?
the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is weird. Let's do it.
It's us again.
We're still here.
Remember us? We're here. And we're here to talk about the Backrooms. Oh,
Yeah. Bye,
Hey,
Zoltan. Hi, Zoltan.
what's that? John, be careful. I don't know what that is.
I think
Whoa.
it's a slug or
What is
something.
it?
I don't know. It's weird.
Oh no!
Joshua.
Did you have to put me on the floor?
Yeah. I ran out of chairs. This is
It's
not the
all being
back.
filmed.
This isn't the back rooms where there's just chairs everywhere. We only have bench chair and this extra tall child chair for Robert.
I know someone you could ask for an extra chair.
Who?
Sweet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Sweets has
Clark
chairs?
from the back rooms.
Sweets
2026.
notoriously has a chair addiction.
Really?
You know.
It's true.
But you only really
Sweet's
need,
favorite
like-
part of the back rooms was all the chairs.
You only really need like one or two.
I know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that an A?
All chairs. Only chairs.
Only chairs.
Only chair.
Join my own
Guys,
It's only chairs.
guys, let's go around the room real quick and talk about your history with the Backrooms. Not just the movie, but the idea of the Backroom. Are you an expert on it? Zoltan, John, Robert, Gabe? Do you guys
Ben?
consider yourself? No, not me. I don't
Pretty
know
sure at
anything
this point,
about.
I know more about
Backroom.
the back rooms than Kane does.
Wow, the man who
Possible.
invented it, or
wrestler?
not really
And
invented.
if he wants to have a lore off with me, he knows my number.
Isn't that a Dr. Seuss book?
The lore off.
Laura.
Swag box. Well, okay, Zoltan, you go first. What's your history with Backrooms? And
My history with the back rooms was I was an old person who thought the back rooms was the stupidest thing I had ever heard of in my entire life, and I wanted nothing to do with it. And I thought anybody who played the video game should have horrible things happen to them because they have bad taste in video games. But then I stumbled across this YouTuber who was by the name of Kane Pixels, and he had this show called The Oldest View. And I watched The Oldest View, and it scared the ever-living shit out of me to the point that I actually had to go poop, and then I had noticed these weird things that your arm does when you're scared. I think they're called scare bumps. And then I was like,
little
oh,
goosebumps?
I understand what the word unsettling means. So after I enjoyed that, I noticed that this Kane Pixels also had something called the Backrooms, and I was like, well, there's no way that's that stupid fucking thing, the Backrooms that I know of. So I'll go ahead and click and watch it, and oh my god, I've been hooked ever since.
oh yeah,
Duck pimples. I've never heard that one.
that's what they're called.
I heard goosebumps. I heard goosebumps.
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 Like the
KJM.
book.
According
What
to
about-
R.L. Stein.
Well,
Shut
I
your
always
mouth.
liked creepy pastas and no sleep horror and stuff. And once kind of liminal spaces got involved in that sort of stuff, I was like, oh, this is cool. And that kind of led me to, Backrooms stuff. And then I found out about the 4chan post and whatnot. And I was like, oh, this is like, I always liked the concept of it, but I never thought anything was really well done with it. I mean, a lot of people think it was a game first, but stories came before the games, and lore posts and stuff. And the games were always just dudes stuck in back rooms
Yeah.
with a monster, and I always thought that was just kind of lame. But I liked the idea of the liminal spaces. I thought they were also kind of creepy and whatnot. Then when like videos started coming out, people doing some videos of them, they were kind of neat. But yeah, Kane definitely did them the best. Made the camera movements look really realistic.
Yeah.
And that's really what
All done in
kinda-
Blender, except for
yeah,
the
all done
movie.
in Blender. Yeah. And then after I saw his Backrooms stuff, I was like, oh, there's something deeper here. Like, it felt like an ARG, and I loved ARGs. You know, it's like you're supposed to dissect this and figure out what's going on and whatnot. I was like, this is sick. And then the Oldest View came out, and I was like, this dude's an artist. Like, he knows what
Yeah.
he's doing. And when I finally heard that, you know, a movie was being made, like what was it, like 5-6 years before it actually came out or something, I was pretty much just waiting for that to happen, and I loved it. It was great. So yeah, never
Oh,
really
yeah.
played too many of the Backrooms or anything, games or anything like that, but definitely love the concept of it all.
Oh, yeah.
Robert.
Well, I have liked liminal stuff for a long time. I used to go like I used to before I even knew what it really was, you know, and I was just like go walk around like a city at night with like ambient synth on, and I just like loved it. And then I was on Liminal Spaces Reddit forever, and then I knew about the Backrooms, but I was like, oh, that's just part of this whole thing I like. And then I finally watched it, and I was like, oh man, this is great. I love it. And I've never delved like super deep into the actual like lore and behind it. I always just kind of watch it on the surface stuff, and I like it because it creeps me out, and it just gives you that weird feeling. I don't know. I'm getting
Yeah.
pimples. I'm getting pimples.
No
But I
duck
get a chill.
pimples.
It's a little
Duck
chill.
pimps?
It's like when you stand. You know when you're standing like on like you ever jump into your friend's pool from the roof and you get those feelings in your legs and you're like, I can't do it. I can't do
Oh,
it.
You don't
like,
get
like a
any-
little bit of jelly, like
Oh,
your
Yeah,
shaky
little
legs
leg.
of
in
jelly.
the legs.
Stank
Yeah, I
leg?
get that.
Yeah.
You don't get backroom acne?
I don't know about that at all, actually.
It's a crazy sensation. You got to get that stanky leg.
No.
You don't get that backroom acne?
Acne.
Acne?
How about you, Gabe? What's your history with the Backrooms?
I've always known about it. I remember the original photo and Reddit post, not like when it originally came out, but I remember seeing it at some point, and I thought, oh, that's such a cool thing. I didn't research it. I didn't watch the videos. And then when I started going on TikTok, I started seeing clips. I don't think they were from Canes. I think they were from other stuff, more like shitty, just you're walking around and then just a monster's just like chasing you, like that type of stuff. I didn't know about his world yet. I do remember seeing Oldest View clips at a certain point and thinking that was cool. So I saw that first, but I didn't investigate, which I should have, like, you know, a year before or whatever I watched it. And then when I started hanging out with Zoltan and Robert, like the liminal stuff, we started talking about more. So I started being interested in it and more. And then when the trailer came out is when I was like, okay, cool, let's watch the whole thing. And when we watched it all together, was my first time watching the web series. I loved it. It was amazing. And then I went and watched Oldest View. Love that. Was amazing. So now I'm more of a new fan, but more like Robert. I don't like. I'm in the subreddits now, and I like reading like every day. There's like a new theory of this and that. I don't go digging super deep into it. I just kind of like, especially with the movie, every couple of days I go in there and I go on Reddit every day, usually at nighttime, and it's like, oh, here's a theory, and then I like that more as opposed to like, I'm not watching like people's breakdowns of the videos and stuff. So I'm hoping Zoltan brings a lot of like cool theories that I have not heard of yet. But yeah, I'm more of a new
I'd be
fan.
curious to see if any of my theories line up with Reddit, because I don't have Reddit, so I don't know what the Reddit theories are.
No.
So that'll be interesting.
I'll let you know.
I will say, I get, like, when Reddit forces stuff when you're on the main page, it just forces shit that it thinks you're interested in.
Yeah.
I will say that there is a large group of Backrooms fans that have their theories of the most
Insane.
ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
No.
He didn't know. That's not what it's about.
Or it's like basic, like, do you think Captain Clark represents the character of Clark?
That's-
Like, it's shit
yeah,
like
that's
that.
the thing.
It's like, dude,
That's
you're so
Oh,
dumb.
God.
You're so fucking
Yeah.
dumb. Like,
Oh
you,
my god!
like, I think it's like young people and kids who maybe
Yeah.
grew up with Backrooms being a meme. Oh, also, Ben, we played the Backrooms game long before
Yes.
I knew about. I mean, I don't think I knew about the web series at that point even. So we played that like a year or two ago, or like 2.5 years ago, maybe. So that was, I guess, my first like real like hands-on something with the Backrooms. So that was cool.
Hmm.
What about you, Ben?
I am curious to try the friend slop version of the Backrooms.
Is there?
You
Is there?
escape the
There's a new
Escape
friend
the
slop.
Backrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
We
Ben.
pretty much same as you, Gabe. I mean, I'm very new to this. I did play some of the games, like you said, and my first time watching the series was when we watched it in Discord. I played Pools, which is kind of a liminal space thing, and
Mhm.
that was weird. Yeah, I played that game, and I like it. I'm still discovering more of it to see if there's some stuff that I still don't understand, and maybe I'm not supposed to.
No.
But yeah, I enjoyed. I enjoy the concept, and I think it's pretty cool and scary and cool
Yeah.
and scary and cool, cool and,
And hot
scary
and hot and cool.
I was gonna say,
and hot
so
and cool like
scary
a
and
Pop
cool.
Tart.
Kate says that she didn't realize that the idea was an internet thing that's been around. So, was Old 10, when was that post, the 4chan post, originally posted? Like,
I want to think it was before COVID,
but it was like 2018 maybe, like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
And then the Kane
It was
videos.
just
So, like,
yeah, Kane came later.
he came, but he, like, when we watched it, I didn't realize that literally he'd only been doing the videos for like a year or two. So like his first video was like 2024 maybe, right? Is that right? And then up
I think so,
until
yeah.
20, like, so
Wow.
even him is like super recent, which that actually I assume, I mean, I knew he was young, now he's 21, but I assumed he'd been doing it since like 2022, at least 2020. And no, he's only been
2019 was the post on 4chan.
like, that's crazy that it's so new. Like, that just seems like, I mean, that's funny because it goes in with the themes of the Backrooms, but it seems like that's been around forever. But like, it's only 2019. That's crazy.
My favorite lore about Kane Pixels is he is the youngest person to turn 21.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he is 21
Wow.
now.
Yeah.
He was
Whoa,
20 when he
21.
made this movie.
Whoa.
And then he was 19 before that.
Yeah, no,
Whoa.
he had to have his parents at the negotiation table because he was too young to sign the original contracts. Because I think he was 17 when they first started writing the paperwork.
Easy.
Man, that's a sketch right there. That'd be great.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the original photo. I should have had that up. And
Wants to
yeah,
see the
we'll get
photo.
to it later, but this shot is recreated in the movie, which is super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Also, Gabe,
Yeah.
the original see the two wallpapers. Remember the thing?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it's from.
I also
the-
noticed that in the movie that there's different wallpapers, like a lot.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
the original photo. I believe this was also a furniture store, I think.
Yes.
And the original wallpaper is not yellow, it's white and like bluish,
It's just a
but
shitty
it's just a
camera.
really shitty camera. So this was the original post. Someone saw it and then wrote that.
It came with words.
that
which
little thing.
I will recite to you now from memory. If you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms where the nothing of stink of old moist carpet and the madness of mono yellow and the endless background noise of fluorescent lights and blah blah blah. I don't feel like reading it anymore.
And there's if you're not
was pretty
alone
good.
and you hear something that hears you or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a couple
God
other
save you
photos.
if you hear something around nearby because it sure as hell heard you.
There was a couple other photos that came with this one that were also, I think one other one that was also recreated in the movie, which is super neat, I think. And it was in the trailer too. So yeah. So now let's all go around. What's your top level, maybe no spoilers, view of this movie? Let's go with AJM.
What's my top?
Like
No
your
spoilers. Sorry,
just
I had to
like
fix
top
something
level.
What's your rating?
Top level view. What'd you think of this movie?
You like it? You hate it?
I liked it. I wish there's a few things I didn't like about it. One thing that kind of threw me off was it never really.
I'm out.
I feel like
I was waiting.
it
for
was
that.
supposed to feel like they left. They didn't. I didn't feel like they got lost in the back rooms. Like there wasn't that feeling, which I feel like was always kind of part of the back rooms. I liked that it was definitely not about some guy in the back room just simply being chased by a monster. I was worried about that a little bit because of like James Wan's company being involved.
Yeah.
And he does some pretty surface level stuff in my opinion.
Yeah.
A24 did a great job. Yeah, I mean overall, like I really liked it. If I had to score it, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. Just because there were a couple things I wasn't a fan of.
You're allowed to be wrong.
Robert?
Okay.
I love this movie. I would say the only thing, and it's not a deal breaker problem, but the only thing I wish would have been different was that they used all unknowns for it. Seeing what's his face took me out of it a bit.
Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass. Okay, I'm out now. I'm out.
I was like, oh, this is it's a movie. You know, like, oh, it's.
Is it because was it because you didn't see his penis?
Guy.
You needed to see his penis.
I need to see it. It should have just been his penis in a lab coat. Even what's his name?
The main guy.
Main guy. Like
I can never pronounce his name. Yeah,
yeah. He was awesome in the Four Brothers as the bad guy. But
he's amazing.
It was
like
just yeah. I just wish that's the only thing is like just for this it would have like been like Star Wars unknowns. Like the fact that everybody was unknown made it so much better when it came out.
It's fair. Zoltan?
The first time I watched it, I was very mad. And by very mad, I mean I was just kind of like, I wish it had done these other things that I wish it had done these other things. But then the 8th time I watched it, I was like, oh, I get it now. And then the 15th time I watched it, I was like, oh, I've solved it. And then the 21st time I watched it was yesterday. So, yeah, I now realize that it is perfect and I like it more than nobody.
Damn.
I believe I have watched this movie more than I watched any other piece of media, period.
Wow.
At this point.
Once we get to the end, I'm going to ask Zoltan, you specifically, a very big question about our rankings. And I'm curious. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't even say it.
I've been thinking about it.
But I want to ask you. I want to know your thoughts.
I don't know yet.
Ben?
I really like this movie. I was lucky enough to see it in the theater, and I think it's a great experience in the theater. But it does hold up very well. Watching it in Discord with friends. I actually my second time watching it was yesterday. And yeah, I think I enjoyed the movie even more a second time because just thinking about what everything means and trying to put things together is a lot of fun. And I'm very curious to see what you guys think about what everything means in this movie and all the weird things that happen in it. I loved well, no, that's a spoiler. I liked the thing that chases people in this movie. I thought that was amazing. I really liked this movie. It was good.
So the first time I have this weird thing that, and I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced this, but like when I go see a movie that I'm really, really excited about, and I want it to be good, and I want this to be my favorite movie. I'm so hypercritical about fucking everything that I almost can't enjoy the movie. It happened when I saw Dark Knight, and I came out of Dark Knight and I'm like, oh, is this a bad movie? Like, oh my God, I don't know. And then I sat and thought about it and I watched it and I'm like, oh my God, it's the best movie ever made. You know, I did that with like Interstellar, like all movies that I love. Nope, I did that. So like movies that I end up loving, I feel this weird, like I want it to be good. I want Kane to succeed, you know. So I felt that while watching this. I was like, oh, this scene is long. Oh, this is weird. And I felt that a lot. And then I came out of it and I was thinking about it. I'm like, no, that was like fucking awesome. And then I watched it again and again and again. I'm like, okay, this movie is incredible. So I've landed on, I think this movie is incredible. I did have a few issues with some stuff, which we'll get into later. In the first time I watched it, the second time I watched it, all of that was gone. Like I think maybe
I realized I was wrong when I watched it the second time.
Yeah, like there were things that you could probably add to make it better, but it's like I know because I'm familiar with Kane and I know there's going to be more. I'm not mad at the things that we didn't get yet because I know we're going to get them. So, as a starting point for what the Backrooms is and what it's going to be, I'm very happy with this movie. Cool. Ben? Oh, did you? Yeah, I was last.
Like I said before, I'll say it again. No. Yeah.
Right. So let's
one brief background thing for people that may not know.
Background.
Kane has had this whole thing planned out pretty much since day one. Like I think it was like the third episode that he published, he had actually wrote out the whole thing. He knows how this ends. He knows what happens next. This movie is only a slight change from the original plan because he didn't realize he was going to direct a movie so soon. But other than that, like what it is, the lore, all the throwbacks, this is all very planned. Nothing happens accidentally in the Backrooms for Kane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember in an interview he said, nothing in the movie is like a mistake. Like everything has a has a point.
Very,
no retcons.
So
I'm very, very excited about that.
And I'm gonna get into that as we go through this.
Oh yeah. So let's do it. Now we're going into the full review, full spoilers going forward. So if you haven't seen it, you don't want to get spoiled,
you should go watch it.
Keep the stream open and put it at 1% volume so we get the view.
Yeah. Go get a Pop-Tart.
Or mute the tab. Don't mute the...
There you go. We need your views. Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Kate didn't like it. Kate didn't like the movie, so I'm glad she's leaving. Get out of here, Kate. I'm kidding. And then we will also go through briefly the... Thank you, Navi. After the movie, we'll go through the Everything Must Go footage. We won't show it, but we'll talk about it. Hello, Cad?
Gabe.
Hi, Kate. You heard me?
I didn't know what that face meant for a second.
I thought you left.
I liked this movie a fair... It was okay. It was fine.
You didn't like the ending. You didn't like the ending.
Huh?
You didn't like the ending.
No, I didn't. I feel like the ending...
ending's not the end.
Beautifully said, John. The ending's not the end.
Nope.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my face.
Okay.
Wow.
That's fair. I like my movies to have less Easter eggy questions and more straight up
ambiguity.
This is what's less ambiguity. More facts.
It's fair.
I would recommend the movie Beethoven Second to you, Kate.
Okay.
It's a really good movie. Straightforward.
Air Bud has a great ending.
Air Bud. A lot of animal movies, Kate.
Yeah.
Spy Kids.
Okay.
The Backrooms.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, good night.
Good night, Kate.
Good night,
Bye,
Kate.
Kate.
Thank you for calling.
Bye, Kate.
Bye.
Thank God she's gone.
Hey.
All right. I'm kidding. I love Kate.
Good night, Kate.
She doesn't
I
like.
love Kate less now, though.
She doesn't
I
like
still love
Backrooms.
Kate, but it's definitely less than before.
Zoltan, people can have their own opinions. Come on, man.
They're,
Yes, people can have their opinions, and that can lower my opinion of them.
We're kidding, Kate. We love you. We're kidding. I love you,
Of
Kate.
course, I'm kidding.
All right. So we'll go through the movie. We'll go through a description of everything must go, kinda, and then we'll get out of here. So we open. Hold on. I need to pull up. I mean, I know everyone's name because I'm a professional. What is the name of the async
I'm Ben.
guy? Is it Arwen?
That's
Arvin?
Zoltan.
Yeah,
Arwen?
this one was the new one. Neven. In my brain, I call him Neven.
Naren.
I don't think that's
N-A-R-E.
right.
Okay. So we open up on the first found footage segment of the movie. There are 2 segments. Found footage segments.
Is it 2?
That's 2.
Oh yeah, the other one's just longer.
I'm not counting everything must go. So
Right.
where this is an async employee. His name is Naren, and he is we don't know. He's frantically trying to be safe. Something's happening. We don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna play too much because I don't want to get in trouble from A24.
Yeah.
Also, fuck A24.
They're
Just saying
just
that.
not doing well lately at all.
Fuck A24. Now, did you see they released? You can get your own async ID badge with your photo, and how you
I
can
did not. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna
you
be
can
doing
put all
that.
you can put all your details. And I was like, man, if you just weren't a piece of shit company, I would get this.
I'm gonna make my own.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we should start there because that's not really addressed in the movie. We're talking about async, and people that have only watched the movie might have no idea what that is. So the quick rundown of async from the lore is async is a MRI company that ended up teaming up with the U.S. government's Department of Energy to do stuff, which led to backroom shenanigans. And this is basically the corporation that's trying to exploit the backrooms.
And timeline wise, Zoltan, do you know when this movie takes place versus the web series?
This is like, well, so the web series, this is about in the middle of the web series if you were to timeline everything chronologically.
Okay, so the first video where Kane himself falls in, that's already
I
happened.
I worked it out. Yes, that has already happened. This is 2 months after, I think his name is Peter, comes back and mysteriously dies.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Async is the company that's like researching it, exploiting it, however you want to put it.
Yeah, they want to make money off of it.
Was that the guy who jumped through time? Should I not
Who
be saying that?
who went off on the path and then came back
Yeah.
later and was all weird?
He like heard like a crowd
Yes.
of people, and then he was like, "Where is every?" Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name is
So,
Peter.
Naren
I'm bad at
is
names, but
he's an employee. He works at Async, and he finds like their little communication hub, and he's trying to get help because something is chasing him.
Can I ask, is this found footage section also done in Blender, or was this real?
This was real.
No,
Is
this was real.
Real.
So what they did so I guess actually it's both. This was filmed in Ultra HD like everything else, but then Kane ran it through his Blender filters to give it that zing.
And I believe the
Zing.
entirety of the physical backrooms that they built, he built in Blender first. So he went through his
side by side. They
he went
laser
through-
scanned it so
I
that
thought
he
he-
could do camera shots and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought he planned it out in Blender.
There was a little bit, but I think they had to change some of it because, like, doing it in the physical world,
different.
the carpenters couldn't actually do some stuff, so they had to do a little bit of back and forth.
Got it. We get a little jump scare where a seagull pops out of a of a hallway and kind of falls on the ground, and then he flies away. Scared the shit out of me in the theater. So good.
Yeah.
He hears a noise and he runs down one of the rooms, and we see the start of several objects that will be tied back to the main character's furniture store in about 5 minutes. So we see the steering wheel. What's this called?
There's something.
Yeah, steering wheel.
Steering
Steering
wheel.
wheel for boats.
The what's interesting about that screenshot and a couple other things that I don't know if people saw in the movie is green is really important.
Yes. There's a very green room that Mary passes through later that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
As he walks down the hallway, we see a sign that is in the main character's Clark, or I'm just going to call him Clark. It's in Clark's store. There's some leaves and feathers, and we hear seagulls above him. There is a little bit of leakage happening, and he looks up and he hears seagulls, and he's like, what the fuck?
Those wet seagulls, man.
Yeah, they're everywhere. He turns around, and he sees a very tall. It's so obvious now when you know, but like when you first watch it, it's like, what the
That's your
fuck?
first view of
What the
monster.
fuck is that thing? So he runs down the hallway and he turns into this room. I want to talk about this specific image later, but just remember it for now. And he goes to a door that's locked, and he turns back around, and the monster gets him. And that's our intro for the Backrooms.
Do you guys ever
Cold
see the
open.
movie Inner Space? You ever see that movie Inner Space?
I have
Martin Short. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a part in Inner Space where he's like, I think he's waiting for his doctor, and he's sitting in a waiting room, and that
Oh, yeah.
wallpaper
Oh.
is very similar to that.
You're
a reference.
Yeah.
correct. Very
Yeah.
correct.
I doubt it's a reference.
I'm
but
possessed.
yeah,
That's where
It's a good
think he
movie.
yells out there. Yeah, it's a good movie.
yeah.
I do want to point out at this point and I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get in trouble from A24, but the soundtrack of this movie is fucking incredible. It's so good.
It is.
It sounds so, it's the movie, it's the Backrooms. It sounds so familiar, but it's new.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like, oh, this is Backrooms music. But it's like there's a lot of Backrooms liminal playlists out there with music that Kane himself makes, but also just music that kind of sounds Backroomsy.
Yeah.
And this all sounds like it, but it's not. It's new, and that's the Backrooms. It's like it fits so perfectly. So just the soundtrack itself is so good. So now we open on a little girl putting her hand in cement. And this is one of my favorite shots in the whole movie. This is Mary, who is our other lead, the therapist. This is a sort of memory with her mom, and I'm just gonna play it because it's so fucking good, so good. And she's watching her childhood home get demolished, and this sign. So these homes are getting demolished, and it looks like it's going to be
high
like
rise.
like a tower. Zoltan, whenever you want to show me stuff, you let me know.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's Mary, our therapist, and then we cut over to Clark. Another thing with this movie is all of the outdoor shots. When they're in the real world, they themselves feel liminal. So like this is the shot of the furniture store. Like I didn't notice the hot air balloon until we watched it yesterday. I didn't notice that there's a hot air balloon. Like it just looks fake. And it looks like you're in a liminal space, and that's just amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never noticed that. Yeah.
There's a couple other shots I won't point out later. So we go into Clark's office, he goes into the room or into his furniture store. There's a sign, someone spray painted "rip off." And he goes inside, and then we cut to his therapy session with Mary, the therapist, and they're talking about Clark and all his problems.
They do a little bit of role playing.
They do.
Where Mary plays his ex-wife, Barbara, right?
Barbara. Yeah.
They get into a little bit about his drinking, his staying at work really late, and him being very upset that he's the only one working. And
Hey, Loki.
thank you.
Thanks, Loki.
And she's going to school, I think. Right?
Yeah. So one theory that I read that I really like is that if you think about Clark in this movie and how he is he the type of person that would willingly go to a therapist? And if your answer is no, then why is he going to a therapist? Is it because it's court mandated? Did he get Did he get DUI? Was he abusive to his wife? This is like, is he being forced to go here against his will, sort of?
We're going to talk about that later.
So I do like that theory a lot. And I know some people go to therapy to like get their views reinforced. I don't see that for Clark. I see him as like, he has to go here and he hates every second of it because he knows he's right about everything. He thinks he's right about everything.
One of my favorite YouTube comments was the most unrealistic part of the Backrooms was a man going to therapy in the 90s, which I laugh at that meme, but that also just shows that person didn't get it. That's they're so close to getting the point there. Like what Gabe was just talking about is exactly what I believe it to be.
Yeah. And when we get to, well, I guess it's this scene. So yeah, they're doing a role play of the night that he and his wife essentially split. And I like the way, because we're only hearing his side of things. We don't know her side. We don't know the reality. So like you can't, and I don't believe anything he says. Like I don't believe, he broke a glass. Like he fucking threw a glass at the wall. Like he was yelling at her. And the way, and we'll get into it again later. Sorry to keep saying that, but like all of these things are referenced later. So there's the still life version, who I believe is a version of his wife. The way she reacts to things I think he was an abusive, like, alcoholic piece of shit. He's not just like, he's not like, he's super insecure and he blames everything on everyone else, all that shit. But like, I think he was actually like a huge, big old piece of shit. And I love his character. Like he's perfect for this, obviously. Yeah. But like I love him. I love how much of a piece of shit he is. Like he's so, and the actor who plays him is so fucking good. Like he's incredible.
Yeah.
So they do this role play and he gets upset and apologizes, and she's like, "No, it's okay. That's why we do it." And then we cut over to the commercial.
This is my favorite part.
Before that, this switch to my thing. The very first frame of the scene transition leads into this light is off and it's zoomed in on this lamp and it starts to zoom out and he reaches over and turns the light on. This becomes important later, but you can also notice in the background behind his hat there, doesn't that kind of look familiar? Okay, that's all we need to talk about now. We'll come back to this later.
Yes.
Can we also talk about what he says in this commercial that he's making? Because he lists two things very close together. Can you actually play it, Gabe? Or are we going to get in trouble? A24 is going to come after us?
I'm a little scared to do audio, honestly.
Okay, what if we did audio for something else?
Or
can you look up?
Yeah. Here we go.
Is it when he lists all the things?
YouTube. Yes. Living rooms, dinettes.
Ottoman Empire, the Santa Clara Valley's
We're not going to get sued. Okay, hold on.
Living rooms, dinettes, dens, and bathrooms are plenty.
Okay, now on YouTube, can you please look up It's Just Like a Mini Mall?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the one where the parody they did this is of.
Come on, YouTube.
This is one of my favorite YouTube videos.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery.
This guy win the Backrooms for sure.
It's just like a mini mall.
This
Oh, yeah.
this is
Come
the
shop
still life
with us.
right
I
here.
said
Right.
flea market. Montgomery. It's just like it's
So he does it in the same.
Yeah.
He lists the same
Yes,
thing
So, I believe so. Yeah.
or close to
I
it.
was like, I looked at night when we saw this in the theater. I looked over at Naomi. I was like, it's just like a mini mall.
It's just like a mini mall.
There you go.
So he sits in this very, very, very small throne. I will say it's a very small throne, and it breaks, and he falls over. He's got a peg leg here, which I'm sure means nothing. And it breaks, and he falls over, and they cut the commercial. This is where we meet, I believe, Kat, which is here, and Bobby, who is Kat's boyfriend. I don't think Bobby works at the store. He's just helping out with the video, correct?
Yeah, he's the camera.
Yeah.
She's the assistant manager, and he's just the cameraman.
He
This dude
gave
was
me
in-
Better Call Saul vibes when he had that crew. Because
Yeah.
he was like, you could borrow that camera again.
Right. Yeah, it was awesome. I also love the big puffy camera bag. Like if you ever back in the day had
Yeah.
a camera like this, they always had a big puffy camera bag, and I
My
love it.
dad
It's
had one of
such a good.
those.
It's so good.
This would be a good time to pull up my screen cap because it's about here. So it is important to note the positioning of these two people with what is behind right here being the throne and the parrot on the ground.
Yep.
And also, you can note these signs and how they appear to change size based on the forced perspective. That'll also be important later. Carry on.
All right. Bobby is wearing a end apartheid shirt. That'll come back later.
Yep.
These are all
Come back later.
all of these seeds are being planted early, so we cut over to the electrician coming in. I love this scene. I read that so he comes in and he knocks, and the calendar falls, and I read that was an accident and that wasn't meant to happen, but it's so fucking perfect. So I don't.
There's a lot of serendipity in this movie.
It's like it's absolutely perfect. So he
Like,
comes
that
in.
wasn't scripted. It just happened when they were shooting.
I don't know for sure. The last thing I read was that was not scripted, and it fit so perfectly, and it was so funny they left it in.
Oh, that's great.
There's another thing that happens to that later. That doesn't. Well, whatever. We'll get to it. So Clark is having issues with the meter and the electricity. They go down to the subfloor to the breaker box, and they're talking about how like the energy is surging and he's getting a higher power bill and it happens at night, even though all the lights are off, and he doesn't understand why. And they go through the breaker box, and
pull up my image.
they find these switches that are just kind of stuck there on the bottom at an
That made me
angle,
laugh when I saw that.
and they don't know what it is or why it's there.
Oh, it doesn't show my writing on the screen. That sucks.
I don't see writing.
Yeah, no. Oh well.
So I'm gonna pause here for a moment.
So it's important to show that right here, Clark says that wasn't there before. And this is important because I'm pretty sure that Clark's connection to the back rooms happened the instant the chair broke. And there's more on that later. So that's why last time Clark looked at this breaker box, these weren't here because he hadn't connected with the back rooms through the emotional whatever.
I agree. He did say, or maybe it was, I don't remember, or he says something like that. But he does specifically say, like you have, he did say that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
But I do think when he fell is Based on the way
that
he
was the
looks
emotional reaction,
and the way Captain Clark looks, it looks like he's falling.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
and everything that we see in the back rooms is in the video for this commercial.
Right. Hi, Ben, you okay?
Yeah, my internet keeps dropping or something.
So, okay, I want to move on back to the switches for a second. Is this the first instance of the backrooms creating an object outside of the backrooms that we know of? Or was there any... I'm not saying someone taking something out. I'm saying, like,
right.
that, if that's I mean, that has to be created from the backrooms. So is that the first thing that's been created on the outside of the backrooms? I don't know.
Yeah, well, the first thing that has been confirmed, there's speculations of the backrooms bleeding over into reality in some other cases, especially when you take in like the earthquake and the interference with the TV channels and some other stuff.
But as we know, as a physical object, I saw a theory that this whole room is the backrooms. That I don't like. I don't agree with that at all.
It is a sharing wall. I think it's because that wall is touching the backrooms.
Yeah, like a direct connection.
Yeah.
So they flip the lights around and nothing really happens. We cut over to Mary's apartment. She's watching her own like info commercial for her therapy book.
And first mention of Windows.
Yeah,
is a reoccurring theme.
It's what's the book called? The Window
Within? Or
the Window Within.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, The Window Within. It's an audiobook, and yeah, windows are a big part of. It's referenced a lot, but also her specific story. And we
wish
will
they
get
sold that.
Oh, it'd be so
as
sick.
a fan thing.
That'd be
you could
so
listen
cool.
to.
We'll get back to the windows later. Clark, we see, is living. He's watching TV. He's living in the furniture store. I think.
I love how during that scene too, it starts really close on him, laying out of bed, and then it zooms out, and you realize
he's there.
Shit, he's in the furniture store.
If you pull up the thing, you see this picture over here is you know, is that long red hair.
Barbara.
Is
Can't
Barbara
quite make out the blurry face? Yeah,
his ex-wife. I totally even forgot about this next scene, but we're getting like a voiceover of Mary, and we see Clark driving around, and Mary's whole thing is like, people follow these same routines and paths, and you end up doing the same thing because it's the thing you've always done, and branching out and taking a new path is hard, and people don't do that. So that's kind of her big thing that she's always pushing on Clark. But Clark goes and just fucking stalks his wife's house. Like, I guess it's not officially confirmed that this is the wife's house, but we know he's going,
it's
and he's
pretty
just
obvious.
Yeah,
guys, that's his house. He paid for it. That's his house. He paid for it.
If she would just get off her fat fucking ass and help. Yeah, so he is like, he is not pleased with the situation. So in that, to go back a little bit, when they're in that therapy session, they're in the role play. He came home late. He was smelling of alcohol. Mary, as role playing as the wife, was like, "How many beers did you have?" And he broke a glass, which woke her up, and she came down. They had this fight, and he got kicked out of his own house. He's very upset. He's very adamant that he pays for everything. He pays for the house. He pays for her school. He pays for her to not be in school, to do this, that. And he's like, "You never helped me." Blah 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 blah. He is a fucking architect, by the way.
Brandy brings up a good point. I thought it was funny that he had a photo of her there, and he seems to hate her so much. It is strange kind of behavior and stuff there.
It's true. I think he's just. I don't know. He's so many. Yeah, he has so many issues. What do we know? What Mary takes at the party? Like, what drug or medication
No.
she's taking?
No.
It's unknown, right?
Yeah, it's never really addressed.
She sees.
I assume that it's just anxiety pills because
Right.
of her childhood.
She sees a mother, and a
It's a
daughter.
window pill.
Yeah.
She sees a mother and a daughter, and it kind of triggers something. I think she goes outside to like take a breath, and then she goes into the room and takes her pill. And then we see Clark back that night, and he's watching a commercial from one of his competitors. And then we cut to this shot of the Backrooms, but he doesn't know what it is. He is drinking, and then it cuts out, and then the lights. I'm gonna use the word lure him, but I don't think it's a literal luring, because I don't think the Backrooms does that. I believe Kane said that doesn't happen, but it does kind of lure him down. So like all the lights are off and it's flashing down there, and he goes down there and he flips all the breakers, and then when he walks by, he sees this thin line of light that's like through the wall there. So it doesn't lure him, but it kind of lures him.
There was no luring involved.
I mean, it makes sense that the lights flickered in the basement with it being like so close to the back rooms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more of, I think we can look at it as the Backrooms is luring him, but it's not like the Backrooms is thinking about luring him.
Right.
It's more like that's just the natural, the Backrooms is sucking in reality in lots of different ways.
Yes.
Suck on reality.
Yeah.
He goes to it and he falls in, and this is our first instance of actually being in the Backrooms. And
I can just say, I love the no clip way that he does it, because he's like, do I hear something? And he does that thing where if you were going to lean your ear up against the wall, you're expecting that wall to brace you.
Right.
So you've already gone past your tipping point. Oh, it's such a good shot.
yeah. And we see there's a big old pile of furniture in the room, and he does the thing that everyone would do, is he immediately leaves. And I'm so happy they did that. Because that's what you would do. You'd be like, oh, this is weird. And you would immediately try to leave. And then it's like, okay, I left. I can go back. I'm going to go back in and check it out. And that's what he does.
See, that's where I would do something different. I would call a lot of people over and go, you guys got to see this. I wouldn't do this all by myself. That's crazy.
I'll bring the beer.
That's because you're not an architect.
Right. You're not an
I
architect.
guess so.
Yeah.
fucking
You're
architect.
not an
You're
architect.
not a drunk
Ben.
architect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad.
Who's super insecure about everything in his life.
Get an architect degree first.
So, yeah, there's this big pile. He goes and investigates a chair. It's like two chairs are like melded together. I love that they included this light, because this is such a fucking 90s lamp that I think everyone had like
that
5 in
lamp.
their home.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of these.
Halogen lamp.
I had one of these explode and set my carpet on fire when I was a kid. It's fucking crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, these lamps are awesome.
Yeah, it's all very 90s.
With the
furniture
$90
right
light bulb. Those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes and then he starts just kind of walking around. And the first kind of he turns down a hallway. There's a stop sign that is backwards, which I really love. And then we see the reverse angle. Yeah.
Which is something you see in the web series a lot. Those signs that are backwards. So
Yeah.
I like that. Kane kept that in there.
Also in the Ben Monster TV Backroom special, Everything Went Wrong edition, there's a lot of backwards signs too.
Yeah, yeah.
He notices some
Arguably better than the Kane Pixel stuff.
Oh, way better. Yeah, way better. There's some blood on the wall, and he goes and investigates, and there is a dead seagull there. Which I do want to talk about that later. Again. And it's like face is all smashed, so like it clipped out of the sky and then just smashed into a wall and died.
So my thought is that's a different seagull too.
That was my thought as well. I didn't think it was the same one. I assumed these things are popping up kind of willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Because like a seagull wouldn't, if it was in the Backrooms flying around, I don't think it would just fly into a wall.
No, it was in a weird spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like
clipped
it was in
that.
front of a column, so it came out like directly in front of the column. Like, squished.
Yeah.
You start hearing voices, and this is the they never really explain it, but this is the gold disc that was on the Voyager, right? That had greetings from all around the world that they sent out into space.
Golden record.
Yes, that is a common async trap to try to investigate the creatures or to lure people, or it's never confirmed of exactly why they do it, but it always seems to show up in places where they're setting traps to try to lure things out of the back rooms, be it they're looking for monsters or other people. Is never really confirmed, but I think they're trying to get to the monsters so that they can figure out how to make money off them.
So he turns down a hallway, and we see the caveman cutout that we do see in the web series, and it has a speaker on it, and it is playing that. He follows the cutout cable into a room. The cable's going up this wall, and it's boarded up with furniture, and then there is a camera in that room, and this is the camera that he saw the kind of footage of on his TV.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
And that's async watching.
Yeah.
Hi, Jazzy.
He sees a little floppy disk sticking out of the floor in this little hole, and he opens it up, and it is a duffel bag it's full of floppy disks and documents and VHS.
So much lore in there.
And then he finds the key card for Naren, who was the guy in the beginning of the movie who was being chased by Captain Clark. Yeah, I believe all of these labels, we could probably go through a whole episode just going through all these little things. But so we don't, in the movie itself, they don't explain what anything is, but it's obviously research.
That's deep lore.
Yeah. He crawls through this little cubby hole and ends up in a big room, and we see a very similar scene that we saw before. We see a throne that's kind of
I've got a good
clipped into the wall, into the floor. We have the bird, and then we have the two pairs of shoes.
So you notice the shoes, which are in the same position as the people that were helping record the thing, and there's a much larger throne.
Yes.
That is also kind of tipping, and then the weird parrot-like thing on the floor. This is because, well, in theory, the theory is because Clark sees himself as a narcissist will see themselves, that's part of what the Backrooms copied from that emotional moment.
So the theory is that I don't know if the whole, the store and everything was created at that moment when he fell, or if Captain Clark was created, but I didn't even connect that the throne is so much bigger. I don't know why the first time I watched it, I'm like, oh, it's the same chair. But when he goes over to it, it's huge.
Yeah. And the other chair I don't think it had the purple back like that. It was like a cutout.
So it's huge. So I imagine
it was way fancier.
Yeah. So the Captain Clark, the monster, maybe was formed in this chair at this moment when it fell. And when we get to a close up of him, it's hard to see. I didn't notice details in the theater were hard, but now that we have 4K screenshots, the details of Captain Clark, it looks like blur, when he's falling. He has a nose that goes and it goes small. His fingers are all weird. He has multiple layers of fingers and teeth.
Still frame.
It looks like
life.
It looks like you took a screenshot of a video of someone falling, and the other still life that we'll get to later there's another theory involving why she looks the way she does, but we'll get to that.
There are
Like
these
that video.
If you pull up my thing, I got the other throne up.
Yeah, so that's a very different and
much
normal
smaller,
human
missing the bag.
sized, and then you got this big ass real throne. What are you gonna say, Robert?
I was gonna say it's like that video of that singer whose ass turns into a can of chicken.
Yes. Shakira?
Yeah, Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira.
There's these there are these frames in animation that get all wonky, like the in
Smear
betweens.
frames?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tear frames.
smear frames. And he's kind of like the Captain Clark's kind of like a smear frame.
A lot of the still lives are.
There's a chair pit. Hell yeah.
I need to get one of those, to be honest.
Yeah, the chair
Yeah.
hole.
It's a little Robert chair in there.
Here.
Chair hole. And then he hears a noise and he kind of walks back to the little cubby, the little hallway that he went through. And the recording of the from the caveman stops and then gets like fucking demolished. He sees like a little shadow, it gets demolished. He hears something and then he starts to leave. So he goes up this little ramp into this tiny little door, which I love. I love this.
Yeah.
It's like
And
it fucked up a hallway. It's like it tried to make a hallway.
That's what a hallway looks like from afar. If you're
Right.
standing at the end of a hallway, it looks like the hallway gets smaller.
Yeah. It's like those houses you can go to where they have rooms like that where
Yeah,
like,
the
you
force
know,
perspective.
Right.
You
I
stole
like-
fizzy lifting
In that
drinks.
scene too,
exactly.
they kind of set up like it seems like the carpet's not super grippy as well. Like that ramp is, you know, it's kind of hard for him to stay up
Yeah.
that, which sets up for a thing later. You know.
Yeah. I also want to say how fucking lucky he is that door
I
popped
know.
out here. Like,
Yeah.
it like I guess I
Didn't
don't
have to do that.
I don't think this is I don't consider this a criticism for me, but
It's teeny tiny Tony on
Jesus
vacation. It's teeny tiny Tony on vacation. It's teeny tiny Tony. It's teeny tiny Tony on vacation.
Tony would love the Backrooms. It does feel like both Clark and Mary sort of follow the same path. And I guess that's the criticism with, I think, John, you were saying, like, no, it doesn't, no one feels lost. Like,
Yeah, I never felt like they always felt like they were like, you know, just 20 feet away from where they entered in. Which,
Right.
I mean, it's fine. If I went in there, I probably wouldn't travel too far away from it too.
yeah.
But
Even
you know, so it kind of
Mary,
makes sense.
Mary kind of follows the same path. Though I do think when Mary goes in, Clark is like kind of leading her to where he wants to go. So that's why I'm like, I'm not mad at any of this. It's just like what we know of the
This is a little-
Backrooms. This is just fucking insane. That this is just a loop for him, and he got so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
And she gets lucky too when she goes at the one door, which leads up to the store. You know, like that's. But whatever, we'll get to it later. And then he leaves and comes. He leaves. He takes a stool, and then he leaves again. Music's so good. And then we cut over to the therapist office where he's acting kind of crazy, and she asked him if he's intoxicated, and he asked if she's ever 5150'd someone, which is like forcing them to be. What exactly is a 5150? Like when you force them to go into
when you don't,
psychological,
when you have to go into the place, yeah, and it's against your will.
Oh,
And
they
she's
think you're
like,
like a danger to yourself or others.
right, and that's what she says. And he's asking that because he wants to say this, but he knows that it sounds kind of crazy. So he's
I
describing
used
what
to
he
drink
found.
Mad Dog 5150 when I was a teenager.
Really?
It's delicious malt beverage.
Like a 40 ounce, like a giant.
It was
one
like
of those?
$5 booze you stole from 7-Eleven to get drunk. It was. I think it's
Oh,
50.
yeah.
You have to steal them?
Did you steal? Did
You
you
stole?
steal?
No, I
You're
never
admitting
stole.
on
I
the
never
internet?
stole. I never stole.
So he's
This
saying
guy
you have
stole.
to steal them to drink them.
You stole, Robert. Robert stole.
Yeah.
He
I never stole
shows
5150.
he shows Mary a map.
2020.
Bacardi 5150.
He shows Mary a map that he drew of what he has explored.
This map has
like
so much lore in it. This is like found footage 3. This is the async video. This is the pit room. Like there is so much here that connects, that shows like it's not 100% random or magic. This is a physical place because this Clark's store connects to where async is doing research and where the pit rooms are, where that the second cameraman falls down in the web series, and it's just so good. There's just so much in this photo here. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would draw maps like that, but they would be for like Doom or Marathon maps.
We used to do.
Well, you know why his
like,
map is so good in that movie, in the Backrooms.
He's an architect.
He's a fucking architect, Ben.
Oh yeah,
and it's massive in there.
It's massive. All these rooms.
It's massive. I say that all the time to myself. It's massive in there.
Joshua.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question about when he's talking to his therapist in here? He doesn't say that he walked through a wall, does he? Is that mentioned?
He kind of says
so,
no. He kind of says like he's kind of explaining it as if it's a room that he just kind of like a storage room that he found,
right?
And he says like I'm thinking they're using mirrors.
First thing I would say.
Well, maybe he said it because he didn't want to get 5150. He didn't like that's the one thing that's like, I found a room, a big room, and it's massive, but like that's okay. I can kind of believe that.
Yeah,
but when he's like
clip through the wall,
when you have to clip through the wall, that's when it's like, maybe. Also, hi, Brenna.
Hey, Brenna.
He goes over to Kat's house, and Hot Bobby's there, and he's basically like, hey, I want to borrow you for the weekend. I'll pay you overtime. And I need you for research. Can you get your camera? And then we get found footage part 2.
Yay, go Benz.
Or part 4? Would this be part 5? Found footage 5 if we're counting like clips? Whatever. It's part 2 of the movie.
Yeah.
This would be the first one would be 4. This would be 5. But I don't think we're gonna break it out that way. But whatever. He's packing stuff for the trip that they're going in, including rope, and he walks through the wall, and the cat and Bobby are like, "What the fuck?" And they follow him in, and it's awesome.
Oh, before they follow him in, pull up my thing. This is a good deep lore, just a minor thing. He mentions, I want to get back before sunup, and the other guy goes, it's not even 9 p.m. Like, that either means Clark is planning on staying in there overnight, or Clark knows at this point about the Backroom's timey-wiminess, and he knows that if you stay in there too long, sometimes you come out in the future.
Right. And also references the sun, which is referenced a lot through this movie, visually. Not too much.
That's not even this movie. That's like just all Kane's works. If you watch a couple of the other properties, that's just like his hidden logo, I think.
The sun is something which I believe we will get later in the movies or stuff. There's a lot of sun imagery. When he went to the premiere, he had a sun pin. Like he talks like it's something with the sun. We don't know what it is yet. There are theories that the reason that the rooms are yellow is because Backrooms are trying to replicate the sun, but it can't because it's just light. So I don't know. Those are all. This is what? Yeah.
Did you know that if the sun was hollow, 1 million Earths would fit inside of it?
I heard that.
It's a lot of Earths.
That's huge, guys. That's massive.
It's a big ass sun.
Yeah.
That's a Soundgarden song.
Big ass sun.
It's so massive that Clark's ego could fit inside.
Exactly. So yeah, they're oh Jesus. So they're walking around the room, and we're getting cool shots of stuff. This one, like this shot, always fucks me up because it looks like a miniature because like. It's so tiny, like this is like a tiny little door and like a lamp. Because then, like if you look at the size of the plug, it just seemed like it's all weird. It looks like a miniature, but then he zooms out and like that's a room. So, and there's a
Weird.
sun right there, and there's another sun. Just very interesting architecture. It's fucking architecture. We get to a ramp that Clark wants to go to. Now this is where I have theories. And he ties one end of the rope on the bed and the other end around Bobby, and he has Bobby go down with the camera to see what's down there. Okay. Kat's like, why does it have to be you? He's like, well, you have the camera, whatever. We'll get to it.
I like how they say, well, it's not attached.
Yeah.
The
He's like,
camera.
well, it kind of is to my student ID card or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So he goes down, and it's like stinky and full of dirty clothes, and we don't really see blood, but I believe there's some blood on the walls.
Look at my shit. Look at my shit.
He said it smells really bad.
Look at my shit. Look at my shit.
Look at that shit. That's freaked out in this scene too. I think you're about to get to it.
He
You got it now.
sees his own shirt, the end apartheid
his own
shirt, which blew my mind
Which doesn't
in the theater.
It doesn't freak him out as much as it would have freaked me out.
No, I
But
mean, they
guess
probably made
if it's a common shirt.
They probably made a lot of these back then, but it's that in the theater. I was like, wait, what? How the fuck is that there? And then what also fucked me up is this shot when he sees me. The first time
there was a person in there.
Dude, I was like, what is that? And then it's like, oh, you see the body. It's the caveman.
Caveman. Yeah.
You see all the pizza. But the first time I didn't see any of this. I just saw the face and I was like, what is that? And then as he's going, he sees the silhouette of Captain Clark. We don't know what it is. You hear it, and then he runs back up. And then he gets up to the top, and he says a line that kind of disturbs me. But he says, "What kind of knot?" He's trying to get the rope off, and he says, "What kind of knot is this?" So there's a theory that Clark knew exactly what was down there, but he wanted to see anyways, and he tied this knot knowing this exact thing was going to happen, and he basically sent these kids down there to like fucking die so he can explore and learn more about what was down there and about Captain Clark and all that shit. Because why would you tie a knot? I mean, I guess you would tie a knot to be secure, but like if he can't get it off and the rope is still down there, he's gonna get yanked down there.
Well, no, I don't think that's plausible, because the only reason there was more rope down there was because he ran back up and they weren't pulling him up.
The
so
slack.
the rope was just, the slack was still down there, and it was long enough that he could go very far into the room. So if Clark wasn't actually pulling the rope up, then it would be doubled back. So I'd say, if anything, the theory there would be more of that Clark intentionally didn't pull the rope up. But
right.
I don't think that's the case. I
necessarily-
think Clark
Yeah.
didn't feel confident going down that slippery ramp because he wouldn't be able to climb back up.
Yeah.
I remember watching that scene, just being like, "Dude, pull the slack up."
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like, why weren't they pulling the slack up?
Brenna, we're talking about Backrooms right now.
And Beethoven second.
Yes, that's after.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This movie.
Bobby gets pulled down, and then the bed, like Clark is pulling the rope, so the bed gets pulled down, and it knocks both of them down, and the camera. So everything gets knocked down the hole. We see,
Which is an amazing way to resolve that scene.
Yeah, it's
That's
so cool.
So good.
you immediately see Bobby getting pulled through the door. He's already missing a limb. His arm has been ripped off or eaten. You see a trail of blood, but like if you see his arm is fucking gone. Kat is freaking out. She runs down a different door, and Clark is trying to get back up, and then he turns around and sees Bunny Boy. Thank you, Bunny Boy.
Thank you.
Thank you for that sub. Oh, it's a gift to Brandy too.
Terry.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Harry.
Terry.
What?
Oh, they got.
I was paying forward the gift they got.
It's so complicated these days. Twitch, you know.
Yeah.
He sees Clark coming back out of the door, so he hides in like this wall, which is actually the ceiling panel, because the room itself is sideways, which is so fucking cool. Also, when Bobby goes in, he puts the camera up, and it's a hallway, but like rotated. So he flips the camera so it looks normal, but it's actually a room, like a hallway with rooms and shit. Kane Parsons' "Still Life" song is playing in this scene, which the first time I watched it, I didn't connect it until after I started listening to his music, that's my favorite song he's done, and it's playing throughout this whole scene.
To the 10-hour loop. The 10-hour loop has lore hidden in the middle.
Oh my god! Of course
Does
it is.
it really?
Yeah, it does. Of course it does.
Oh,
You think
God.
Kane's gonna release a 10-hour loop of Still Life that doesn't have hidden lore in the middle?
Oh, yeah.
You're saying it was a L'Oreo?
No, I would never say that.
I get it. I like it. As Clark is trying to escape, we do see. I didn't really catch this the first time, but we do see either a dead async employee or the suit of a dead async employee. I don't.
Nathan.
That's him. You think that's him, Naren?
Yeah, Naren.
So he probably got sucked out of that thing like bone marrow, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then as Clark is running, he passes through a doorway, and this is the original shot. They recreate it, which is so fucking cool.
That's awesome.
So fucking cool. And then when he looks to the right here, this is the other shot that was released from the original set of photos. This pretty much exact room. I don't know if the chair was there, but this is the exact shot, which is so fucking cool.
Yeah, those arches. I think the arches are actually still there.
I don't know if I ever saw that second picture.
Yeah. You can go to that place now. I forget what it is now.
It's a RC racetrack.
Yeah, and it's like I've seen photos of it, and you can't tell anymore. But like,
No.
man, just knowing that it was there is probably so cool. I do like that when he's running through this door. I want to get a frame of it. The wall itself is like kind of glitched out, so it's like
Yeah,
the pattern is
that's
all fucked
important.
up.
It's actually story important stuff too.
And then he goes through this door, and we get like one of the big scenes. I think is the Christmas tree room.
I got some lore here.
So he goes up.
Theories.
There's what look like people. Do we know? I mean, I guess we don't know for sure, but like, are these people? Are these mannequins? Are they like, what are these? Still lives?
Some of the theories is that's a different type of still life. And that is something that is not new to the movie. Those type of things have been seen a few times.
Right. So they're kind of cut in with the floor, like cemented in.
It reminds me of there's a layer of Dante's Inferno where everybody like you see it in that Robin Williams movie too, where like the lower layer of hell, the people are like stuck in the floor
Stuck
and
in
they're
the
like
walls
buried
and
up
shit.
to their face. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he comes over and we see a humanoid figure who turns on a lamp, and then
So good.
we see
Yes, that movie.
these are still lives, which we'll explain in a second, but it's another like a female character who's holding her head and is like kind of charging at him, and then he runs away. So
we need to talk about this for a second. Hold on. So before he goes into this room, he is running from a monster that has just possibly murdered two people in front of him. He might have blood on his shoes from standing in the person's blood, and he was running from the monster. When he came in this room, he stopped running from the monster. That tells me he recognizes this place. This is like a straight shot out of his own memories, because that is about the only thing that could have stopped me from running. If I was running away from a monster and I went around the corner and I saw a Christmas tree from like my childhood that I like actually recognize, oh, this room or whatever in a Christmas tree, I might forget about the monster that was chasing me for just a second,
right,
and stop running.
right.
And then he comes around the corner, and the still life that very clearly represents his wife or ex-wife comes running out screaming, holding her head, Like maybe she had recently had a glass thrown at her head.
Or
And then
or she's holding her head because she's gonna get scalped at one point in her life.
so no, that theory is the stupidest theory in the world
I don't
because
know.
time doesn't run backwards.
Yeah,
in
Gabe.
Backrooms.
I don't know.
I do know, and I just told
Jesus,
you.
Gabe, you're so stupid. You're such a disease.
I mean, based on what we see,
Gabe,
yeah.
if she wouldn't be running at him, she would be running away from him if it was because of getting scalped. She doesn't like being scalped, Gabe.
That's true. Well,
No, I think this is a replay of the Christmas where he threw a glass at her head and then she screamed, "Get out," or whatever. But I also think that this might be the first time that he physically abused her, because I have a theory about the next time that he abused her that comes later in the movie.
so she's chasing him. He leaves and he finds his way into the pool room. And here's a cool shot of it. So it's just fucked up, weird, dirty pools. I'm glad
I
that
like
we
the
didn't.
statue there because
Yeah.
that's kind of a nod to like a lot of the liminal like stuff that we've seen on the internet.
Yeah, a lot of faces and walls and shit. I never have been never. I'm still new to this whole world. I don't like the pool stuff as much as the normal Backrooms. I know in other versions of Backrooms that other people make, there's levels and shit. I don't think Kane has any of that shit. I don't like the pool stuff. Doesn't do it for me. So I'm glad that it was included because it is a part of like it's just backroom shit.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I feel
I'm
like
glad
it's a
that
nod
it's
to all that,
this is
you know.
this is pandering to the internet.
and so I'm glad we got it, but I'm glad we don't stick with it too much.
I like that even though they added in this like pools thing as like a nod to the internet stuff, that it's not super clean. It's like really kind of dirty.
It's
and
gross.
there's like stuff all over the place.
Yeah. And Clark does mention to Kat and Bobby when they're first going in, and he's kind of like, he's kind of like selling them on. He's like, oh, there's even a pool that,
He's like, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. And then we get to this room, which is a dead end, and he's about to leave.
I fucking love this scene so
and
much.
he hears Kat from behind this wall, and from what she can see him clearly as if this was a window or glass, and she's like, can you open the window or can you come through or something? And he's like, how can you see me? Is there a door? Is there a latch or something? And then as they're like kind of going back and forth, the fucking camera gets picked up and it just raises like 7 or 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn cool. And she's kind of screaming like, look out behind you, and he looks back and then it cuts.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. How we feeling so far?
Oh, I still like the movie. I like it a lot.
You haven't convinced me otherwise yet.
We haven't talked you out of it.
Brian says, I wish we got to see their point of view through the glass. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Unfortunately, that character didn't have a camera.
There's kind of something like that
It's true.
that happens in the web series too. It's like the still life
in the wall, right?
episode. The
The dude
wall, and
he's
he's
having
like,
a conversation with.
Yeah, and he's like, "Are
You the guy
are
I was
you my
talking to my
wall?"
kids. Now, we got some theories about that too. But that's
Now
not what we're talking about today.
Now we cut over to Mary, and we're kind of gonna tell her piece of the story. We see her in her home. This room, we will come back to this later. And everything's boarded up. It's kind of not quite a hoarder house, but it's definitely not the house of someone who is.
Say like a paranoid house.
Yeah, paranoid. There you go. That's the word. And she's looking through the window, and she kind of starts to unlatch it, and then her mom comes out, scared the shit out of me. And I don't know if it feels like they lowered her voice just a little bit, like not enough to be like, oh, that's bad, but just a little bit, so it's like a little deeper than what's natural, and it's so scary. And she's basically like, you can never go outside. They are all out there. You never go outside. People say that they think she was in the back rooms. I don't like that theory at all. I think that's stupid.
No,
I think she's she's paranoid, schizophrenic or whatever. And and then they hear like a knock at the door or something, and then it just gets demolished and she wakes up. It was so fucking cool, man. She picks up the little, I want to show it, but the little, do you have you don't have a photo of it? The little piece of concrete that has her handprint on it. She like took that from the house, and she's kind of looking at it after she wakes up and puts it in her pocket. Here it is. I'm sure that won't get referenced later.
Or used as a weapon.
Oh, man.
Chekhov's concrete.
Chekhov's concrete. Chekhov's trauma rock.
Yeah. Trauma rock.
She gets a call.
Yours today.
She gets a call, goes into her office, and it's Clark basically saying, I found the window.
I opened the window.
I opened it. I won't be coming back. Very mysterious. And hangs up. And then we cut back to Clark's store. Now, when this movie first came out, someone posted a cam clip of this shot, and they said that you can see a seagull flying in the sky, and it disappears. So the second time we watched it, I was like, oh fuck, and I can't see it. So if it's in this scene, I can't see it at all.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing that.
So I think it was supposed to be that. I think it's just the recording was so bad that it looks like it was pixels, but it does not disappear. Would have been cool, but yeah.
That some of my favorite parts of this movie are simply the establishing shots or the floating. The floating.
Yeah.
That's some of my favorite parts in most movies where they do like ambient music and they just show like, oh, rain hitting a leaf, and they're kind of setting up the shot. But like those shots in this movie are like amazing. I wish I could get like an hour of just that. Like, I love it. I love it so much.
So good. There's another couple shots that I'm sure I missed going through it, but just every establishing shot, every landscape just looks off and feels off, even though it's all real. Like this place, I mean, I don't know if these hills are real behind it, but like this place is real. This is actually very close to me. It's like 45 minutes away from me. I want to go there and take photos, but I think now it's
you should go.
I know, I need to.
Spirit Halloween.
Man, they should make that for Halloween. Yeah, like a haunted house.
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say this earlier when they.
Bunny, thank you, Bunny Boy.
Thank you,
Bunny Boy.
I was gonna say this earlier when we were talking about the switches and they were showing the basement. You know, the fuse switches and stuff. But I love that in this movie, a lot of the shots in the real world are very liminal looking as well. You know, and it's clearly done on purpose.
Right. Yep. I agree.
There's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is weird because it like usually you contrast the two worlds, but he's kind of like pulling them together, you know, and they're saying it's like it's the same. Like one's natural and one's all like fabricated.
Right.
Yeah.
We cut over to Mark Duplass's character Phil, who's watching TV with his family. We cut to this newspaper snippet, which says Async Research Institute, a Bay Area imaging startup, awarded 1.2 federal grant to develop next-gen MRI hardware. So we know he works for Async.
Watching the Never-Ending Story, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the commercial comes on when he's getting popcorn, and it is... Try not to show too much, but I'm fucking up here. It is Clark's commercial, and he has this moment of realization where it's like, oh shit, I've seen that guy. Like I know that guy. I've seen him in the back rooms or something. And he's able to kind of connect the dots.
Which is crazy because I had the same feeling when I was like, oh, it's Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass is amazing.
Might as well have been Hulk Hogan, you know? Like, brother, I know that guy.
No. I hope every movie is a different cast except for him. I hope he's the through line for this whole series. But I love Mark Duplass, so I don't know.
I like Mark Duplass as well. I just wish it was like I didn't recognize the characters because he's just Mark Duplass. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I almost agree with Robert. If I thought that Kane was able to make mistakes,
Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel. Mary goes to the furniture store to check on Clark, which she should never do. It's called the police or something, but
yeah, that's not therapy.
She is, she herself has her own issues, and she's trying to desperately help somebody who needs help. So I think she's going way above, but that's her issue, you know? It fits with her character. It's not just like a random, you know, it's not, for me, it works. It's not just like, oh, this is a normal, healthy psychologist who's like doing something out of the norm that she would never do. It's like, no, she's also fucked up. We go in and we see the store. We do see the mannequin with the steering wheel and shit.
Should be noted just before she goes in that they do point out that there's like a pile of mail pushed under the door, showing that he's been gone for a while now.
Yeah. They don't really say, but based on the mail and everything, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe like a month tops. It's not an abnormal amount of mail, and there's no like, oh, final, foreclosure.
Right,
It's just it's like a couple weeks worth of mail, 90s mail, you know?
Yeah.
90s mail.
Probably an AOL CD in there.
Yeah, they should have had that shit. As she walks,
3 hours.
As she's walking through, and I did not catch this until my second viewing, but the photo that is in the shot where Naren gets killed in that room is the same photo that is in this wall here in the store.
Oh, it's interesting too that the palm trees aren't part of the picture there. They're like in front of the picture, but
I think one is
forced perspective.
Oh, yeah. I guess maybe one's in
I think
there.
one is, but this one's not. I don't remember. That would be a good catch if there's a photo of a palm tree in the original shot. That'd be crazy if it's on this side. I kind of want to go check. I'm gonna go check. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
The forced perspective things happening in the back room is really interesting. I didn't think about that until Zoltan was bringing it up.
Okay,
yeah, there's so many forced perspective shots. Like especially it'll get in the everything must go when they're talking about the signs.
That makes more sense.
100%.
The moment you said it. Yeah, the moment you said it about the signs, I was like, "Oh, now that makes so much more sense."
It's really like the back room sees in 2 dimensions. Like it sees from a camera's point of view, and it's so good.
Which makes sense because of what the company makes.
Right. It's only one tree in the photo.
Oh, okay.
So fuck all of what you just
said. What about the movie Inner
Space? Yeah. Screw me.
How does
What is the background?
Right. Is what's the guy's name who's in that movie?
Martin Short, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was thinking it was another guy.
There's also the guy from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Plays the cowboy.
What's his name?
He's
that's the guy I'm thinking
Gremlins
of.
too as well.
I don't know. She goes downstairs. She knows based on what Clark said.
We get our continuity error.
This is So the only
department's fault, not Kane's fault.
The only error, and I saw like all kinds of theories as to why.
No,
but it's just it's just we have to admit it's just a simple mistake.
It happens in movies.
She walks downstairs with her jacket on,
blazer,
and
when
her hair up,
and her hair up,
blazer
and
on, hair up.
And when it cuts to the shot where she's walking, her hair's down and her jacket's off. And someone's like, well, no, I'm like, maybe it was hot and she took her jacket off and let her hair down. I'm like, no, it's 2 seconds between these two shots. It's a simple error.
There's no way somebody's going to take their hair down to be cooler.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So she's standing in front of the doorway. There's a fly.
The wind chimes are blowing, even though there's no wind indoors.
We do hear wind chimes, yep. There's a fly that's like buzzing in front of her, and it goes like, and it flies into the back rooms.
Fun fact, that was ad lib. There was actually a fly on set that gave them that idea.
And the fly actually went into the back rooms
Yeah.
Whoa.
on set.
Yeah. 100%. She sticks her hands in, and then she's like, "What the fuck?" And then we get like, I think this is my favorite shot of the whole movie, because I think this shot was done practically, but they show her walking in from the side.
Yes.
And
how they did that is amazing.
This shot. So it's like her walking in from one room into the other, but the camera angle doesn't cut. It's so fucking cool, man. You see the wind chimes going.
So well done.
It's awesome. All the chairs are gone now. That room is now completely empty. And we see the stop sign, and I know you're queued up for it, Zoltan.
Yeah.
Waiting to get... Okay, so we get this shot, which is the reverse shot of the stop sign. Now, when this movie first came out, everyone was doing all of this analysis on cam rips. So everything was blurry, and it's like, you don't really know what's going on. Someone zoomed in on the corner of this shot where there's just a bunch of pixels, and like, dude, there's a hand there. A severed hand. And everyone's like, no, what? Okay, kinda. And then you watch the version, and there's a fucking...
I got the Clark one up first because I like to flip between them. So this is when Clark comes into the back rooms. This is the shot, and then here's what.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in on the hand? So there's a severed hand, and there's flies buzzing around.
Buzzing around it.
Like 100% a fucking hand.
Oh,
a severed hand. When I watched that at home, I was like, "Oh, motherfucker, there's a hand." That's crazy. He was right.
Well, love that the camera is exactly in the same place. My crop is not as good, but
So she's walking, and she goes into the same room that Clark goes into, and it's like boarded up. So I think Clark is like, and the camera's also ripped out of the wall, which is a cool touch.
Yeah,
she's kind of being led to a specific area. And then there's another interesting shot here. She goes through the door, and there's like cutouts in the wall, and there's like what looks like maybe like plaster or drywall pieces from the cutouts. I don't exactly know for sure, but these two holes in the walls always interested me. Like, is he just cutting shit out of the wall? Is Async cutting shit and just looking what's in the wall? Like, what are those holes there for? You know? And then there's this one hallway which is completely like boarded up with...
Did we see this hallway before this moment? Was there?
I don't think so.
Was there something on the wall there before? Okay.
I don't think so. I think we see this door, and he does not go through this door.
Okay.
Clark does not go through this door. And then she walks down this little hallway into this room, and we see this big ass mural. All kinds of stuff in here.
That so much lore. We could spend 3 hours on.
Yeah. So we're not gonna go into it too much, but all kinds of stuff, all kinds of references, all kind of weird.
Tables don't bleed.
Yeah, like weird shit like that, like how things are moving and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, as she gets closer, she hears a little bit of a noise behind her, and we see Clark just poking his head out or poking his body out of the... I want to show it because it's so creepy. He just kind of like... He's just kind of there. He's like, "You found it." It's kind of whispering, being all weird.
I do want to talk about one thing on the wall, though.
Okay.
There's a thing in the bottom corner that says, "Why think in terms of magic? Question mark, question mark. Be realistic! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point." I love this because a lot of people look at the back rooms as like magic and like that it's constantly changing or whatever. And it really isn't. It can change. It does have the ability to change, but it's much more grounded in a type of reality, not necessarily reality. It's like and then under that it says, "Here and now is a two-way street," which is part of the timey-wiminess of the back rooms.
Right.
And then the tables don't bleed.
It's great.
Which is just
all kinds of cool shit. People are saying that they're referencing other types of still lifes in there. I don't know about any of that because I've only seen what Kane has put out. So there's no other like monsters in his world that I know of. So I don't know if these are just references or just who knows.
The mural reminded me a lot of in Portal. There's a character I think called the Rat Man.
This
who
is
gets,
absolutely
like,
a
trapped.
triplet to Ratman.
Yeah, and he like paints murals along the walls of Aperture Science, and it's pretty cool.
One of Kane's favorite things is Portal. They're gonna let him direct the Portal movie.
He's 100%.
I'm gonna murder everyone.
He's gonna do the Portal movie, and like that's probably his next thing.
It
100%.
It has to be.
It will be, like, confirmed. He was there. Like, there's no reason for him to be there unless he's making a fucking Portal movie. It's gonna be amazing. So Mary and Clark are talking, and then you hear a noise, and then Clark says, she's like, what is that? And he says, it's only me.
This is my favorite scene. He says, it's only me.
You know me.
It's only me.
And when you first hear that, you're like, what? What does that mean? And then he chokes her out. And he's saying he's doing that. It's for her own good, to protect her.
Yeah.
And then we get another little flashback or memory, or we don't know quite, but it's Mary and her mom in the hospital when her mom gets taken away. I guess 5150 maybe.
5150.
Robert's gonna steal some. And then we get a shot of her childhood home that we saw earlier. She's sitting in the corner, and this is like a kind of like a classic Backrooms edit type thing where you're going through the same room, you're going down through the floors, and it's changing every time or getting like less and less familiar.
Yeah, every time it remembers it less good.
Yeah, it's like every time it remembers, the less it does, or something like that, which is such a cool line.
Kind of like people.
Right. And memories and shit. And I didn't notice the first time. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. But then when you really stop and look at it, like especially this, I think it's the next one. Yeah, like the chairs get like really weird and like tiny.
I love that.
And they're all like squished and like long and thin and weird, and the tables too. And it just gets like less and less realistic and weird until or more.
I like
weird.
that they put this scene in, which was the teaser, but even the teaser and this are a little different from each other.
Yeah,
and I like it.
And then so this is kind of her while she's kind of knocked out, and then she kind of wakes up, and we're in the fucking dinner scene from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Now, this scene threw me for a loop the first time I watched it. This is the first
I love the
part.
guy's collar.
Yeah.
Look at the collar on his shirt.
Yeah, I didn't notice that the first time. This is where I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't know how I felt about this the first time I watched it. But I have now come to think that this is like my favorite scene. It's like, oh shit, no, this is actually fucking incredible. We see the guy with the lamp from before.
That's amazing. I have seen this so many times. I never noticed the collar on the side of his shirt.
Oh, really?
That's fan-fucking-tastic.
And she had on the red dress, she has like 50 buttons. Like there's buttons all over the place on hers.
And the shoulder pads are like massive. And
the shoulder pads are like twice as big as 90s.
So her hands, she has like two pairs of hands, like one on top of each other. And on she has like her real hand, and then on the hand on top of it, that one has a wedding ring, but her real hand doesn't, which was interesting. And on Captain Clark, he also has multiple hands and fingers, and he also I don't know if it's a wedding ring, but he has a bunch of weird jewelry and rings, and they're all like mismatched and on fingers. It's so fucking cool. In the top here on the photo on the wall is the photo from of Clark and his wife that we see in the store. So what we believe, the theory is that this is Clark's home, and he has recreated his home. This still life, nothing has been confirmed, so we don't know, but it's a redhead. He was married to a redhead. The interesting thing is that these are played by two different actresses. So this actress, who is the still life, is not the same actress that's in the photo. But I refuse to believe that this is not a still life version of his ex-wife. Like it just It just simply has to
It
be.
has to
like
be.
it would be
Yeah.
so fucking. It would be bad. It would actually be really shitty writing if it's not.
Yeah.
His
No, it
ex-wife.
has to be.
Random. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like her face to me
We
looks
haven't
like
zoomed in on it
motion
yet,
blur of somebody who is being choked and thrashing around.
Yeah,
I've read
it's like
about
she's
that.
saying like it's like she's saying no or something. You know, it's like when we get a close up, I'll show it.
Yeah, there's a close up of her.
So he's talking about the back rooms and kind of explaining it a little bit. I do want to get a close up of her face. Also, the cup he uses in this scene is plastic. It's a fun little detail. It's not glass. Can't break it.
Oh,
I
for the best.
I want to show her face. It's so good. So here's the close up of the dude,
So trippy.
and here's the
That
other
guy's
dude.
saying yes.
Here she is.
Yeah, he also never like he talks about the other two, but like really doesn't talk about her.
Right.
Yeah, he looks at her, but he doesn't go on.
Yeah.
There is a close up though.
I think the only time he acknowledges her was when he tells her to turn off the light and she
do
does
something. Yeah.
Yeah, he tells her to
orders
turn
her.
off the light, and then she doesn't move, and then he's like, "Well, I'll do it. It's my house."
Yeah. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Even here,
Oh my
you're fucking.
God, I wish
you're,
we would just die.
You're such a
Such
baby.
dick.
I can't. I don't know where the close up is, but there's a close up. You can go online and find it. It's awesome. Maybe it's later.
So can I speak a little bit about that?
Of course, please.
It looks like so. I've read online, and I don't know how I feel about this, but one theory out there is that the scene where he stalks the house, his ex-wife, people think that it's possible that he choked her that night. So we
Oh,
don't know if
shit.
she's like alive.
He killed her.
Yeah,
Oh.
but and there's not. I don't know how I feel about it because there
Mm.
really isn't anything even close to leading to that. But yeah, I mean,
That's
maybe the choking's why he had to go to therapy. Who knows?
that's what I think.
Which makes more sense to me.
I think the first time he laid hands on her or hurt her was on Christmas, and then the second time was when he choked her, and that's what
The glass
caused
scene.
her to kick her out. And
Yeah. I could
Or-
see it. I could
yeah.
see
And then the
like that would
cord.
be super interesting if he actually like killed her that night. But yeah, I think even if that happens, I think for sure he was no matter what, he was like abusive, like physically,
Totally.
oh yeah,
emotionally,
Yeah.
whatever. But I think
because like the
he's
part
an
that's gonna come
unreliable.
up in a second that
Yeah.
freaks me out the most about this movie. Well, yeah, we'll talk about it in 30 seconds when we get there.
Yeah. Okay, so then he's talking about the back rooms and the still lifes and how in here it creates them, remembers them, and the more you remember, the less you do, like stuff like that. And then he says the best fucking part, and this is where it even threw me again, where I'm like, oh no, is this bad? But no, it's actually amazing. He says, and the best part is you can eat them. And he opens up the dude's shirt and just pulls out a fat chunk of his belly, and it's like this. It looks like the foam that's in like furniture. It looks like
Yeah.
It looks like
polyfoam.
yeah.
There's
The
a
Backrooms
string of
doesn't know
goo first,
what-
though.
Yes, there is goo.
It's like a goo string.
It's like
really
wet.
weird.
It's wet foam. Also, and he does say in here, this whole scene is incredible. But like he says, like he's describing the people, and he's like they're free from pain, and he stabs them in the neck. He's like they don't feel anything. He stabs the knife in the neck, and he's like, isn't that? He says like they don't feel anything.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
I wish
can you
I
imagine-
could be like that.
No,
How
but he
awesome
says
that is.
He says like they don't feel anything, and he stabs them, and then he says, "Do you know how good that must feel?" And he like contradicts himself immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like that was super interesting. Like we don't know if they don't feel; they're just not reacting. Maybe they do feel. They're just we don't know anything. He doesn't
Right.
know anything. But he's talking about like no pain, no negativity. It's just and he says they're like furniture, and then he says the best part is you can eat them. And Mary's like, "What the fuck is happening?" She has no idea what's going on. And then he opens the fridge to get a drink, and we see Kat's head in the fridge, and he's basically like, oh, I tried to help her, but whatever happened type of thing. So I guess it's Captain Clark ate her, and him putting the head in the fridge is insane. Weird. Very insane to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You think you would just leave the head in the pit, but the fact that he did that was very weird. He asks.
I wonder if she did anything to her.
Yeah, I think it could be. I don't know. I could see him just putting why would you put the head in there? It's so fucking weird. Oh no, there are bees.
There's bees.
So then he says that he wants to redo the role play that they were doing before, and he was like, oh, something's not right, and he takes the knife and he scalps the redheaded still life and takes her hair off.
Ew.
And then puts it on Mary.
I mean that's like
Ew.
the definitive moment where it's like, okay, that's definitely a still life of his ex-wife.
Yeah. And then they kind of recreate the whole thing, and Mary's trying to go along with it, but at a certain point she basically just drops the bullshit and was like, and she just tells him what's what, and she's like, the reason you're fucked up is because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're insecure. You blame everything on everybody. Nothing's your fault. You need to just. It's all you. You are the problem. And he's kind of like, what do I do about it? How do I fix it? And she's like, I have no idea. I don't know how to help you.
Yeah. You are your brain.
Yeah. And then he says he likes it. He's like, I like it in here, comfortable in here. I don't want to change. I don't want to fix it. And she's like, so don't.
I don't want to leave.
Just stay and let me go. And I really like this whole scene, because it's just it's hard to change, and it's easy to do the things that you've always done, even though those things are bad, but it's easy. And it goes back to the pathing thing of, you take the path of least resistance, the thing you've always done, even though it's maybe not necessarily the right thing, you still do it because that's what you know. And I identify with that a lot. So I like this scene where he says that. I'm like, oh, I love Clark. I know he's a bad person. He's as a character,
right. But I
fucking
get it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's so fucking amazing. And she's like, just stay. And then you hear thump, thump, thump as he's untying her. And she's like, what's that? And he says, oh, it's me again, I think. And then the redheaded still life hears that, and she runs.
Oh.
She runs
She
away.
runs into the corner and gets stuck because she can't fit out, and she keeps running in the corner the whole scene.
It's like a video game.
I just can't
They're in Far Cry right now.
look at and think of her running in the corner the whole time that everything else is happening. I just see her running in the corner, and it bothers me so much.
It's so scary. It really is like a video game, and you're just trying to move around, and your controller is running into a wall. It's like running in place. And then we see for the first time the monster, which is Captain Clark. The fucking reveal of this is incredible.
So good.
That's
an actual person in a fucking costume.
He's
7 foot 1,000 feet tall.
I have behind the scenes photos, which we'll look at later. But yeah, this is a full costume. They did CGI the face because the original costume had a different face, which I'll show at the end. So they did change the face in post, but the face that they went with is fucking amazing, and it's perfect. And he walks up to it because now
the same actor who did the alien in
Romulus. Yeah,
Romulus,
the same dude. Mm-hmm. So he introduces Mary to him and is basically like, she's our therapist. And then he says don't worry, we don't have to change. We don't have to do anything. And then Captain Clark picks him up for uppies.
Bites him.
And Saturn eating his child.
Yeah. And then bites the fucking shit out of him in his shoulder. It's the way we're wired.
Do you think this Halloween, instead of
Oh my God.
the giant skeletons that people put on their lawns,
Oh,
do you think
dude.
they're gonna get the Captain Clark's at Home Depot?
God, I hope so.
I hope
That
so.
Costco Clark.
Oh, it'd be so sick. I'm sure I saw someone do a custom one. They took an animatronic of like a big, tall, skinny guy, and they're like making a costume for it. If they actually sold a real one, though, dude, that'd be so sick. So she leaves. Mary escapes and leaves as you hear like just chomping. The sounds that Captain Clark makes are insane.
Yeah.
And then she runs out of a door and she gets to this like neighborhood. This is a real. These houses are real. This is a real street, and they filmed this at night outdoors. So like all of this is like CGI, but like I don't think I have a photo of it, but there are photos and like years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, before when it was announced the movie, but before it came out, someone took a photo of these giant, huge balloons that were lights like lining the street, and they were like, I think they're filming the back rooms
or something.
Yeah, light blimps, and they're filming the back rooms, and everyone was like, oh, what the fuck, like whatever. And then it was this scene. They lit this scene. Like all of this lighting is natural, and this is all like
Filmed at night.
They just filmed it at night, and then like all the walls and shit, and like it doesn't look like it. This looks like a real scene. You know, it doesn't. You can't tell unless you've seen. You know, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah. This looks like fucking Blender.
Right. So she's running, and then she looks back. Yeah.
Did they say why they filmed at night? Like, why couldn't they do it during the day?
I think to
They
control
don't
the
have
lighting.
blimps.
They like to hyper
gotcha.
control
Gotcha.
the lighting. I mean, that's my assumption. I don't know for sure. So you see Captain Clark dragging Clark. He is missing a limb already, and he's just dragging him with the one leg. I think his arm and maybe his leg are like chewed off. You can see the blood coming through. Fucking so cool, man.
I like how animalistic that is too. Like he's dragging him there for a second and then
drops
just
it
drops his
to
body.
move on to the next prey.
Yeah.
The door's locked. She gets into another house, and then we just get cool backroom stuff. Like we get like the wind chimes. We get oh shit, here we go. This is the room we were talking about earlier. She runs by a room that is glowing green.
Before the green though, switch to my thing. I gotta zoom in. We see the lamp from the lamp dude, and there's that fucking sun again.
There's the sun. And in this room, there's 4 sun photos.
Sun's everywhere.
So the
green light.
Zoltan, do you want to? Do you know?
My theory of the green, that is an effect of the back rooms shifting and changing. I don't believe the back room instantaneously changes. It has to like metamorphosize, and often that is represented by green lights based on found footage too.
My understanding is that it's not it necessarily changing, but growing. It's
creating
new. It's going to make a new space.
To me, we said the same thing with different words.
Something is happening. It's creating,
we're on
changing.
The same page.
Yeah, something's happening.
Yeah.
Also, they say that she runs by a red hallway or something, and that might have been led to the red city. I didn't catch it. I need to watch it again, but I don't know if that's true or not. But there was one room or hallway.
I mean, I do know there is red lighting somewhere, but I don't think it was
like it's not like the green,
right?
So I didn't really, because like the green I caught in the theater. I was like, oh shit. And then we get the couch room, which is awesome. She's going over the couch. She trips and kind of like sprains her ankle.
Yeah, she was not good at
she was
the
couch
floor is
surfing
lava
during that scene in Discord or something.
Yeah, I think somebody else said that she wasn't good at the floor is lava, and I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. She gets to a door, and she goes to
This
that
is my
little
favorite
doggy.
room.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And you see
I
it's
have
just-
looked at this one, the background of this, so much to try to find hidden stuff.
What I noticed yesterday
cool.
is in this shot, there are spider webs. Like here and here, there are spider webs. And I was like, well, that's interesting. Are those
Spider no clips, you know, you just kinda
like we see the fly, so like, yeah, of course, but like, are those spiders? Are those backroom spiders? Are those just there because?
How can you tell? They just have one eye.
Yeah, less legs, or are those just created because it's part of every building has spider webs, so they're just there, you know, like that. I just thought that was really
cobwebs.
Interesting. Right.
Yeah, cobwebs are a thing that the Backrooms would remember.
Another,
but also near the bottom of the pit, there's another green room.
Oh,
it's hard to see.
I like that in this scene. It seems like, I don't know, pits are actually dangerous. I feel like in a lot of Backrooms videos online, people seem to fall pretty far, and they're just like, "I'm okay," you know, like like they just kind of get up, you know.
Yeah.
But in this movie, they made it seem dangerous.
The one theory that I like, I don't know, and if it's accurate or whatever, but like this is the building that they were building on her childhood home, the tower. This is like the footprint of that, and it's like the inverse. So it's the size of the building. It's just hollow, and all the shit's around it. It's a fun theory. Who knows?
That's easy enough to check because there's a picture of the building in like 30 seconds.
Also, I love so there's this little staircase that goes up. I love that the doorway is off center from the staircase. It just adds a little bit of like oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's really subtle, but it's just off a little bit. And then when she pulls the tiny door, it falls off, which is also so it's like off center a little bit. And it falls, which is just awesome.
I do like that. Yeah, it's like the imperfections of everything.
Right. And then she crawls up, and she's now in the subfloor, the bottom level of Clark's furniture store.
Ottoman Empire, which
Empire.
I love that name. That's amazing.
Near the Fertile Croissant.
Yeah.
And we see all these like canisters, all with like wires and cables leading everywhere. We see another throne that's like into the floor. We see the photo back there, and we see the caveman with the speaker and all these like gas canisters all over the place. She goes to the front door. Of course, it's floored in, and then we get it's just like when we cut back, you know he's in the room, and she's just looking at him, and then he's just there, and he's just walking toward you. It's so scary. It's so cool. She grabs like a coat rack, and she's trying to kind of fend him off. This is where we get a really good shot of him
bumping into thing.
Yeah. She breaks his like peg leg. She trips over the caveman, which sets off all of the gas. Like it's like we don't know what it is, but it's like knockout gas for Captain Clark. They're all pointed up, which is like I think obviously they're going for him because they know he's huge. And then she sees a hallway, and she gets hit right in the face with gas, and then she's kind of starting to get out of it, and then she looks back, and he's just there on top of her, and the sounds that he make are just amazing. And then this is where you can see he has like, it's hard to tell, but like he has like multiple rows of teeth inside his mouth. He has like we said before, it just looks like, it really does look like someone is falling on a video when you took a screenshot, and that's what he looks like.
Yep.
She takes the little rock, her trauma rock, out of her pocket and just beats the shit out of him.
Rock.
This still life does have blood in him. He is more fully formed than the other ones.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
I think the theory is that because Clark is there, he lives in the store. He has all his fucking ego, his big ass ego and insecurities. He's just there all the time, as opposed to a memory of somebody or a cut. Like if the bigger dude with the beard was a customer, and it's like, oh, he was there for 1 second, where Clark is there.
Because that makes sense. Yeah.
He's a stronger presence, but we don't know. We don't know for sure. She's going down the hallway, and then she stops for a second, and we see Clark going at her, and I like this because it's like, is he a? Thank you for the follow. Blue laser to the sky.
Thank you.
It's an amazing photo.
Cool.
It's like she stops and looks at him for a second, and it's like, is he trying to eat her and kill her, or is he trying to get help because she's the one that helps him? You know?
Yeah.
I like that little shot, and then she kind of goes down the hallway. I believe Captain Clark has like passed out at that point, and then she runs into a couple more async guys, hazmat suit guys. Is this Marv?
Oh, yeah, Marv's there. You can hear his voice.
Really? Oh, I didn't catch that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's another background of the thing. They're talking about the pirate. You see the pirate, blah, blah, blah. And then we see her get pulled out of the main, what is this called? Like the main door.
Yeah, they call that the threshold.
The threshold. So we see this in this web series, this like main door that I guess the only like man-made created doorway
Correct.
to get
Yes,
in and
that's
out.
The only
the Clark one and all the other ones are like natural, no clip. What do they call it? Zone. There's like a name for it.
Yeah, they're
null zones
they're different
or
null
something.
zones. There's
Something like
different
that.
kinds of null zones. There's transient ones. There's stable ones, and then there's
Stable. So I think
the
Clark's is the first,
and even stables aren't actually stable.
like naturally occurring stable null zone, like whatever, however you want to describe
No,
it.
because in found footage 2, the girl is dropping the stuff
right,
through the
the little-
floor of the garage.
Yeah.
That is a stable one that becomes unstable.
Yeah. You okay, Ben? How's your mouth?
Yeah. It's a little numb, but it's okay.
We're almost done. I also really love that when we see async, it is still the way we kind of see them in the web series. Like, you don't see them clearly. They
Right.
kind of look fake, but like they're for sure real here.
Yeah.
But like it's so, and also when we see the found footage in the beginning, and then when it cuts to a TV that's showing him, and you see the reflection of basically all these people, and I just love that because it's like this is not the async movie yet. I'm sure we'll get more async later, but like right now, they're just this corporation.
Could async be part of Aperture Science? They ever do that?
I hope not.
No.
I really hope not. That
That would
piss
be
me off.
illegal.
Combine the two?
That would be illegal.
That would really piss me off.
Let's do it, guys. Let's piss Gabe off. Let's do it.
So easy nowadays.
Like,
So then
it'd be
she's
illegal.
It'd be illegal. I mean, now A24 owns Kane's shit, so like I don't want another corporation to own his shit. Like it's already like I'm already scared enough for him, so we don't need more people getting involved. We're going through the async hallways. We do hear some of the golden disc, and then we get. I think that I pass it.
Look
Maybe
at
pass it.
how wonky these hallways are, and look at the placement of these lights.
They're all off centered and shit.
And the hallways are at weird angles. It's very suspicious.
It is. Here we see Captain Clark all wrapped
I
up.
think I have this one up.
Interesting that I did not catch until I read a theory is that the hat well, we don't know for sure, but it looks like the hat was almost surgically removed from his head.
Oh
Because
my
it's
god!
like-
Yeah, you can
he's
like
like-
see his like brain or something.
He's kind of scalped. I guess they could have done that as some sort of test. I don't know, but it's interesting
so I
that
think
like
this is the scalp here.
laid out,
Yeah.
and then they. So
I
yeah,
don't think
it's
the hat
Yeah,
was
it's
like
just sitting
part
there.
of him.
It's just
No,
yeah,
because there's definitely blood. So I would expect there to be like just this hint of blood here that's not. And the fact that there's something else here that does look like hair and a scalp.
No, there's X-rays. So like, I just love this. I love that they're. Is he alive? Is he dead? Like we don't know. I'm sure he's still alive, but they're just doing tests, whatever they can do. And then Mary walks by a room that has all of the caveman cutouts, which is so cool. They're just doing all these things. Yes, alive.
Did you
That's a good
guys? Did you guys notice that the Foley for the door sounds in this movie were very, like, it was very video gamey. It was very I caught like a lot of like, it was very fake sounding. Didn't match up very well. I don't know.
I did not.
Weird.
I did not, but now I'll pay attention to it next time.
No.
We go to like an interrogation room and we see this sky outside and
the sky outside, huh? So flip back over to like down to like literally there's 1, 2, 3, 4 clouds here, 1, 2, 3, 4 clouds here, and these clouds do not move.
Yeah, they don't move. Are they in the back rooms? Is it a reference to them doing the same shit that they're doing with the landscapes and the normal shots, that it looks like it? So I think it's made to be a little ambiguous. Also, well, we'll get to it in a second.
No,
but
the lights in that room are also wrong.
Are they?
And Async is known to build inside of the back rooms, so it's not impossible that she's still inside of the back rooms. It's just an Async controlled area.
Right. Phil comes in, and he wants to have a kind of pleasant conversation about it, and he just asks her a bunch of questions. One shot that I absolutely love is, when they show it, she explains how she found it. She went into the room, and Phil holds up a photo, like a screen grab from a security photo of Captain Clark and Clark. I love that they blur out Clark. And is this the guy you're looking for? And she's
Redacted pirate.
Yeah, she doesn't. That's a cool name. She doesn't really answer, and she's basically like, "Where am I? What's going on?" And he does say in the beginning of that, like, "How did you find your way in here?" He does say "in here."
Yeah.
And then later says, "I go in there every day." So they purposefully say both things, like, we are in here and I go in there. So it's like it's made to be, ambiguous. This shot I love because it's like the fucking Backrooms on one side and like reality on the other, like just going right through her fucking head. I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And he talks about how who Async was and who they were, and now they researched the Backrooms, and it's the most important thing in all of humanity. And then she kind of just gets a little. Oh, he does say that like doors are opening all over the place, and we don't know what's going on. And she kind of smiles. I think she smiles because it's the irony of now she's back trapped in another room that she can't escape, which is
flip
fucking
over to my thing when you get a second.
super heartbreaking.
Look at the placement of these lights. And look at the clouds that still haven't moved. It's just at a different angle.
Yeah, and also the layout of the room, which we'll see in 1 second.
Yeah, the layout of the room, and then there's these little boxes on the wall that don't seem to be really doing anything. But really, is the placement of the lights is like
weird.
Yeah, that's very backroomy.
Brandy says the orange and white walls are just like outside a cat's house. Well, we're gonna see that in like 2 seconds. We'll look. But I did not catch that. I do also like that as he's talking to her, he's looking over, sometimes kind of subtly and sometimes like looking over at the two-way mirror. Like there are obviously like probably
in there.
a fucking 100 people are in there like listening and which is great. And then after she kind of smiles, it all fades out and we get just the best fucking scene of all of her. It's her home. It's her office in the back rooms, all warped and fucked up and twisted.
Because now her trauma has been added to the back room.
Right. And then we get, this was amazing. The missing posters on the thingy. Here we go. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Brandy. It's like the same exact line. That's interesting. I did not catch that before. This is also a real like complex you can go to. I don't know if it's in LA or somewhere else. They filmed another movie here, not in the back rooms. Well, maybe. And then we see the surrounding areas. I love in these surrounding areas of the Clark store. Like
I
it
hate
looks.
people can't even put their carts away in the back room.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We need the cart narcs in the back rooms.
Yeah, we need the cart narcs.
I like that the signs look like AI, like they're all fucked up and weird.
Yeah.
So it's so well done. And then we see a shot of the store. Everything's backwards. And then we see Mary's still life in the async office interrogation room. And we see her still life. And then that's it. And it cuts to black.
Whoa.
Directed by God himself, Kane Parsons. I do like if you look at this, like this is like the what's it, Robert? The clone stamp tool in Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
When you
Yeah.
when you fuck up doing it.
ghosted.
Like if you look at the details of her, she's so fucked up and weird. It's so well done, man. Like it's so good. And her face is just like terror. It's like some of the other ones are kind of like maybe not at peace, but just kind of normal. But hers is like terror.
It's because they didn't let her out.
And it's amazing. And it cuts to black. That's the
Can
end
we
of the
talk
movie.
about how it makes a lot of sense that Async made MRI machines?
Yes.
I think that
Just
is
like three-letter things.
A nod to it's like I want to say foreshadowing, but that's not the right word.
I feel like the still lives and the way they look make a lot of sense because they made MRI machines. So obviously, like whatever tech they use that created the back rooms is
No, they did not
MRI.
create the back rooms. They did not create the back rooms. They found the back rooms.
Oh, they found it. I thought the scientist who made the machine worked for Async.
Well, yeah, yes, that is true. But the back rooms always existed. The back rooms were found by those experiments.
Oh, my understanding was the machine that the scientist made used MRI type technology.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Started
the door.
that started-
So they found the in like the third YouTube video there they show the circle machine, which does a condensed magnetic field in the middle, and that's when they realized that they can like I think put items into it, and then that evolves into the doorway. So like the ability to open a portal to the back rooms being by Async, an MRI company, does make sense. The only part I was saying, they didn't cause the back rooms to be created. Like Kane has said this, that they did not create the back rooms. They tapped into it.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And something I don't know, but like magnets play a piece into this. Kane was on, I think Jimmy Fallon or something promoting this, and Jimmy was like laughing hysterically at something, of course. And then he was like, "What 3 items would you bring into a back rooms?" And he said something, and like a big ass
Hydrogen
magnet.
bomb.
He said a big ass magnet, and I was like, "Huh."
Wasn't that what a MRI machine is?
Yeah,
It's a big magnet. So
An MRI
magnets,
is a scary magnet.
magnets
I'm
and
scared of
suns and magnets, something to do with all this shit.
How do they
I'm
work?
sure.
I saw a
Sun,
video that pointed out
Wow.
what images look like in an MRI machine if you move. You know, you're supposed to stay really still.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, it's
there's a
interesting.
lot of similarity between those blurred images and what these still lives look like.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. I think that is more like artistic comparison than a specific clue.
No.
We'll see.
So that's the end of the movie, and then we did watch the Everything Must Go.
Well, we watched most of it apparently.
Yeah, we watched most of it.
My bad.
Oh man, I don't want to say I told you so, but we so
there
okay.
more?
I'll take that. I'll take that in this one. This is the one time you get to told me so.
So the movie
Wait,
came.
you're saying there was more?
Yes.
That'd
Yeah,
be
there's like
Oh,
12 more seconds.
There's like a
okay.
full minute that makes the whole thing like worth it almost. Not worth it, but like
Okay.
whatever. So the movie came
connects
out.
it more directly.
It went out of theaters, and then they said, "Hey, we're doing it's called the Everything Must Go edition of the movie back in theaters with 16 minutes of extra footage." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I want to go see it." But also, this was after the AI A24 shit, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go pay. I'll wait for him to go on YouTube. So the footage was recorded in a theater, and we did watch that. So what happens in that briefly is I'm not gonna go. I don't have it up, and I'm not gonna go scene by scene. But it's like
No, it's the deep lore.
it's what's his name?
Marv and the other the cameraman, Negan.
Yeah, Nevin, whatever. It's mainly him. So the guy in the beginning, the async guy who gets killed by Captain Clark, it's him, and it's basically Kane Parsons walking around a room, and they see the signs. Can you pull that photo up on your side, Zoltan?
Yeah.
The Everything Must Go signs, and how in the photo the forced perspective thing.
I like this one better.
So it's like how it gets smaller. They see the signs, and each sign is getting smaller. So they're like half of this video is like a classic Kane's nerdy ass. Like we're looking at measurements between the signs and how it this and then
Very much the research side.
It's like that lights video.
exactly, which is my favorite.
Yeah, it's one
Hello,
of my favorites too.
ControlAltDeath.
Hi guys, it's Unsha. How's it going?
Good.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I was calling to ask. Also, hi KJM and hi Zoltan. But I was calling to ask, why do you have a man with spaghetti sauce in the frame? Oh, it just changed. Now it has a
Man.
frog.
Oh, up there.
Spaghetti
Those
sauce.
are
Yeah.
those are photos of all of our movies that we've watched. Hold on.
That's a ghoulie. That's a ghoulie.
That's a good. Hold on. I can maybe. Can I go back?
Chia seed coming out of water.
This one.
Oh, Spaghetti Man.
This is
That's some body melt.
Clearly
This is
from
body
Twin
melt.
Sitters. Twin Sitters isn't a CAD movie.
This is
Kind of
He
is.
has all
this
the
Twin Sitters?
marinara sauce on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
similar movie.
spaghetti scenes. Yeah.
This is Body Melt,
I mean-
and an Australian horror movie that was not very good.
Mhm.
But it was a
I
cool.
liked
I
it, some
believe
of it.
you. That's
a cool
way
screenshot.
too much tomato sauce.
It's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
Spaghetti Man.
yeah.
get it, man. Did you? Weren't
Hey,
you gonna
you
watch?
know how they have the horror movie about the tomatoes?
Attack
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Jinx.
Yeah, have you guys seen that one on CAD yet?
I haven't.
We have not.
I think it's on our list.
I don't
though.
think Gabe would like it.
No, I'm willing to watch it.
There's a
but-
it's a musical, I think.
Oh fuck that shit.
There's a lot of singing in it, I think. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
That sounds awful.
yeah.
Oh,
good.
we all
There
know
was a
Gabe's
cartoon.
favorite CAD movie was Jawbreaker, so nothing will beat
Oh, he
that.
loved that.
I did love Jawbreaker.
Love
I
that
like
job.
Jawbreaker. I like it. It's a great movie. It's not a horror movie
Not
at
a-
all. It's not even
Definitely
close.
Yeah,
not a
movie.
horror movie.
It's not even close to a horror movie.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
It's a
kind of a horror
comedy.
movie.
It's kind of
Maybe
not
a
a horror
it's
film.
maybe a
It's
thriller.
like a dark
It's a dark comedy.
comedy,
It's not a horror movie, even
horror-ish
close at all.
movie.
Not
Yeah,
even
it's
close.
like a little bit of heart
We
because
don't-
there's a death in the beginning.
well,
Oh
there's
no, a death.
there's a death in the parent
It's hard.
trap,
That's
and
horrific.
It doesn't make it a horror movie. You know. Anyways.
Yeah.
Jawbreaker number 1.
Are you gonna watch
Well,
Backrooms,
what's your
Unsha?
guys' verdict on Backrooms? I assumed it was too scary for me, so I didn't watch it.
Mm. Well, we're about to go do our final thoughts and then rank it. So you tuned in
Yeah.
at a good time.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for the call, and
Thanks, Unsha.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.
Spaghetti Man.
So yeah, we see them researching the signs, and then they hear something, and they go through the wall, and they see like the layout of the store, kinda, and then they go down a hallway, and there's like a distant TV. That's where the footage cut. on what we watched yesterday, and I was like, "There's no fucking way that's what they put in the theaters." Because I would be, as a mega fan, I would be pissed that I paid $15 for that. Like
that's what I was saying. That it ended abruptly. I was like, "That's weird." That was a weird ending.
Like that's a great YouTube video, but like I would be so mad. So I'm like, "There's no fucking way that's the end." So I went and I found it on TikTok, and they continue down that hallway. There's a TV playing. I forget. It's
got Chinese writing. It's like the Chinese anthem or something.
Yeah, and it says like connection lost or something, and then you hear something and you turn and Captain Clark is there, and that sets off the chase in the beginning of the movie. So this really goes like right in front of the movie, and then it bleeds into the movie perfectly. So I was like, okay, well, that's cool shit. That's worth it for me. Like, oh, I would like that would have been cool. But the footage we watched was so bad and blurry, and it's a cam rip. So when it comes out, maybe we can watch it before a watch party or something, and talk about it. What was that?
That was my soda. Sorry.
Hell yeah, hell
what
yeah.
Are you drinking?
Would you crack open?
I cracked open a
4140
brand
whatever.
Food Lion brand root beer that just says root beer on it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Could be anything.
Straight out of the back rooms.
So there's some videos and footage online of like behind the scenes stuff. I just wanted to show a couple. This is the actual like physical Captain Clark. Whoa. This is the mask that he is wearing. A very different face. And that was
so they
real.
CGI'd that face over that face.
Yeah, this has like eye holes for him. So this is the one that was physically there, and then they CGI'd the one that we see in the movie.
Look at those hands.
Yeah, his hands are fucking incredible. They're like multi-layered. They have rings on different shit. There's another close-up of his hands, which I didn't grab, but like it's a really cool shot. And then here's
reaching through the door.
Well, no, it's like a production shot just of his actual hands. It's like the makeup stuff.
Yeah, just showing it off.
Here's how big he is. It's so cool. And then here is the dude without the mask on. It's the guy. Yeah, it's the guy from
Those
Alien.
are his feet touching the floor. He's not wearing stilts.
No,
he's gigantic human being.
Have you seen
huge man?
There's footage. Yeah, there's footage of him when he was in high school playing basketball, and he's towering over the kids.
Yeah.
And I think that's where he was going at first, right? He was going to be a basketball player, but he is actually really, really super tall that like I think he's in a lot of pain, like because he's that tall and he can't play basketball. So he became an actor, and he was an alien Romulus.
I hope we see him as just a human at some point. Like do monsters.
Yeah.
But like it'd be cool.
Not like a creature.
Just be a guy, you know? Just be a really tall.
Those are monsters too.
He wasn't the guy who was in It Follows, was he? When he like walks through the door behind.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that was Tony Hawk.
You know, the like. Shut up! Yeah, it did look like Tony Hawk.
It looks like Tony Hawk.
It does look like Tony Hawk.
Like if you
that movie so much.
R.I.P. Cody Scheibe before he passed away and left Twitch. When he had those alerts, hey, he's dead. Unfortunately, he's with Don. They're both dead. His alert for the follow alert was the It Follows thing, and every time I'm like, it's fucking Tony Hawk. It's 100% Tony Hawk.
Like it's so they're gonna make a They Follow, which I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. I was disappointed that we get a fucking dinosaur movie first, though.
Yeah. Looks cool.
I trust that director though.
I trust him.
Let's get back to the back rooms.
He made Under the Silver Lake. He made Under the Silver Lake, and he made.
I trust him too, but dinosaurs. Come on, man! Dinosaur movies, really?
And it's PG-13. That's the other
I
bummer.
know.
It's not even going to be like we were promised a R-rated horror Jurassic Park like years ago, and we never got it. And I was hoping that this would be it, and it's not.
Got to read the book.
Yeah.
I think it was, and Fuckface came in and
J.J.
was
Abrams.
Like, he's like, make it approachable.
Make it add lens flares.
Yeah, that's what I think happened.
I'll
Because
still
that
watch
movie
it,
has been. I've been watching that movie. Like in terms of news for years.
Oh, really?
Like years. Yeah. It used to be called something else. I forgot what it was called.
You said
but
that
it was like some.
there was rumors of it
movie?
being
Jurassic
a
Park?
Cloverfield.
There
No,
was
the
rumors.
new
I'm
one.
hoping it's not.
The end of Oak Street.
End of Oak Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's called that,
the-
but it was called something else. It was.
I've heard
cool.
rumors it's going to be Cloverfield adjacent as well. It wouldn't surprise me if that happens, but I also am not
I don't want.
particularly excited for the movie.
Yeah. If it wasn't that director, I wouldn't give a fuck. But the fact that it's him, I'm like, okay,
Same,
I'll watch it.
same.
You know?
I like dinosaurs.
Shut up, Ben. I'm kidding. I love you. Before we get to the ranking, what does everybody what does everybody want?
The couch.
What would you want from a sequel to the Backrooms? What do you want, like the next Backrooms project? What do you want? Robert?
Man, I want more exploration. I want to go like deeper. I think it's something more like have all of the character development and all of everything that happens in the back rooms, you know, like and kind of keep going deeper, make it a little bit more abstract and weird, and it doesn't like it could be more Lynchian and just weird, and it just keeps going, and it kind of like is the path to madness rather than like showing someone's like
that. Yeah, that triggered something. I forgot. The biggest thing I was mad at when I watched it the first time is the cut and the change between when we last see Clark to when Mary goes in. Did I talk about this? Or did I skip this? Like we don't see him go in. We know he's an asshole, but he's not fully crazy. And then a couple weeks go by, whatever, she goes in and he's a fucking insane person. Like he lost his shit. We don't see that like descent into madness. And that bothered me the first time. The second time and everything after that, I don't think I care. I think it's like it's implied enough that he is already
it would have been a waste of screen
he's
time.
already deeply damaged, and this gave him a path to go to just unleash and be fully the crazy person he is. So like I didn't mind it going forward, but I would like to see, like Robert said, I would like to see like that happen real time the whole movie.
Like the supermarket crowd in The Mist. Not like the whole crowd like that, but like you see how it starts off sort of like they're just scared, and it just gets crazier as they go deeper and deeper, and maybe some people start like really going crazy and following each other and like just see it happen.
Yeah. I would be happy with longer found footage segments. I wasn't like, I'm not mad that this whole movie wasn't found footage. A lot of people were. I didn't need that. Like I liked what we got. I would love more though, because those segments were amazing. But I wouldn't be mad if they didn't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Also, don't have Mark Duplass in it.
I want an async focused movie that touches. I want the spooky, scary parts to be sprinkled in, but from the sense of like them finding the found footage. Like we've got all this found footage that's come up.
That bag of shit.
And like, what's in that bag of shit? Like, I feel like we could have a async movie that gives us a ton of the deep lore, show more of the research, give us more of like how mechanically does the Backrooms work, but also sprinkle in a couple of found footage that, you know, gives you the chance to be scared or whatever.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'll take one of those.
No, go ahead.
No. You go.
I want a few things. I want a movie that takes place like mainly in the back rooms, because one thing I love is just how weird it is in there and how it gets straight like the Red City and just the strange rooms and whatnot. I want a movie that's like almost 2 hours long of just insanity in the back rooms. The descent to madness would be really, really sweet. I want a mini series that deals with async. I don't want a movie of async. I want a mini series of async. And then I would like it to be accompanied with like some sort of ARG or YouTube videos that you can go explore and are abstract that you have to like put together to find out information, because that gives me shit to watch on YouTube. And then I have two more things. One is like after we're done talking about this, I have a question for you guys. But then I also would really love to see Ari Aster and Kane Parsons do something together.
Oh shit! You just gave me a boner.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Ew.
Somebody
Bo
say
is
that-
in the
can somebody
background?
say that in Zoltan language?
The guy who did Hereditary
did
and Midsummer
Hereditary.
and Bo is Afraid, all those movies.
Yeah.
Ben, you have any
Pools, more pools.
perfect
That's about it.
pool room? So there is news came out a couple days ago. I don't think anything is confirmed. I don't take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. But apparently A24 has offered a pretty huge ongoing deal to Kane, which is a $65 million deal, which
saw
would
that.
give him a 3-year first look agreement with performance bonuses tied to Kane Parsons making 2 films. One, which is a Backrooms sequel, and the other something else, like whatever he wants.
Don't do it, Kane. Don't do it.
Which is fucking insane. It's just crazy. And then now
Sounds
they're
like
saying,
a trap.
yeah, I don't know. And now they're saying like
It
Warner
sounds like a
Brothers
trap.
and HBO and like all these people are like also trying to get him. So like it's a bidding war.
They're like, he's young. Get
yourself.
him while he's young.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Dude's smart. I don't know. Maybe he'll do. I hope he does.
Yeah,
other
I'm not
things.
too worried.
Backrooms will be
I'm
an
not too worried.
A24 thing going forward because now they own. He did come out and say that they own all of the Kane shit, like all async, still lives, all of that they own now. And he does say that like it's a friendly relationship, that he trusts them, but like I don't, and that scares the shit out of me. Like
Yeah.
so I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't get fucked, and the Backrooms doesn't get fucked, because A24 wants to do something weird. But if he
I
keeps,
suppose the
if he can
I
keep
can't wait
making
for the
movies,
Backrooms porn.
oh my god, it's probably happening. The back door,
Yeah, that's already
the back
done.
doors.
yeah.
The Backgoons. Who said that?
Backstreet
Somebody
Doors.
said that.
The back. So yeah, I'm no matter what, at least he's going to be making shit for forever, and that will be great. I want little bits and pieces of everything you guys said. I definitely want more async in my movie too. I think John, like, I think making a movie and then doing like even a series on like fucking HBO or something, like that would be so cool. Like expanding the
that'd be
world.
Oh god, an async
Just-
miniseries on HBO with HBO money.
Just like
It'd be
just
so good.
you have this
That would
over
be
here,
amazing.
you have this. It doesn't have to be a movie. It can be, and then could do the web series
I just
also.
feel
Like now
it
he gets
seems like
money for the web
async-
series.
It seems like the async stuff is so like deep, and there's like that I just don't think a movie would like suffice. I think a series would be the way to go.
I mean, for making money, I will give you that. But for me personally, I'll take the movie.
Yeah, I'd prefer a movie, but whatever. I don't know, man. Whatever he wants to do.
I prefer
Just-
whatever Kane thinks is correct.
Just give him money, let him do whatever. And now his YouTube shit is just bankrolled into the sun, so he can do anything he wants. Like,
yeah,
this dude's living
I'm-
life right now.
I'm only worried a little bit about A24 ruining the Backrooms.
Yeah.
And if they do, I'm not too worried in general, because I actually still like all the other stuff just as much, if not more. So if he stops doing the Backrooms, whatever he does next is going to be just as much of a banger, and I'll take it.
Yeah.
He just seems like a really smart kid, and he knows what he wants to do with his art.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
I think
We trust in Kane.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do great stuff. I'm excited for that. I am.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. What were you gonna say, John?
So with the Backrooms becoming such a popular, movie and stuff, I'm sure you guys have heard about like the Mandela effect being picked up by
Yes.
Steven Spielberg, and you got Siren Head with Zach Krager, and some of these other like creepypasta and internet things. I'm just curious what you guys like. For me personally, I'm all for it. I love like classic horror stuff, but I feel like we've just for years and years and years and years
The
and
same
years
shit.
we've gotten the same
Yeah.
stuff, and so it's nice to see these weird internet horror things kind of maybe get be the next genre of horror coming out. So I'm here for it. My concern is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Hollywood can handle it.
But I'm curious what you guys think. I feel like Hollywood might not know what to do with it, so they're going to actually maybe give these people like creative license with the stuff, But I am concerned.
My thing is like, if the people who created those things are doing it, 100% do it. What I'm scared of is like, who owns Siren Head? Is there a Siren? Is there a Kane Parsons for Siren Head that I don't know about?
An artist
who owns like
Trevor or something?
this is the Siren Head guy. Like if
there's
there's
a Siren
not
Head guy.
if there's not that, and they're just gonna give it to fucking some random director who made some shitty. That's what I'm scared of. It's just like
there are names.
like,
there are names behind these. There are people
Okay.
who. There's a guy who created Mandela Effect. There's a guy who created Siren Head.
okay, and I know Zach Krager is for Siren Head. So like that, I like him a lot. So that's cool. But like
Yeah.
beyond
So my
that,
understanding is that they would get the people who
like sweet
created Siren Head and created Mandela Effect to like write with them. They won't be the directors like Kane Parsons has been because he did the Blender stuff so well.
yeah.
Because there hasn't been like a Siren Head movie. There's just like Siren Head. There's some Siren Head videos that people have made, and there's lore and there's written stuff.
Games.
So I think, I think so. But there's going to be my understanding is that they would be involved heavily in the writing process, and so hopefully I mean Zach Krager's only made bangers, so I'd be really interested in what he's going to do with a living tornado storm horn.
Yeah. I'm for it. As just I'm scared that like we're already getting that mall movie that we watched the trailer for, where it's like liminal mall horror movie, and that could be cool. And maybe some of these, there's a new movie coming out soon that's like a liminal. It's like a Backrooms movie, but it's in a mall.
I mean, we're gonna get the copycats.
Yeah,
this is gonna happen.
Yeah, they gotta milk all the money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Hollywood's been,
so.
oh shit, this has worked. We've got these internet people making movies now. And it worked for movies like Backrooms. So why wouldn't they go for the cash cow, right?
I just
hope it's done well.
They need to learn, like, Obsession and Backrooms are the two biggest movies of this year. And they're all, like, original ideas by people who created it, wrote it, loved it, understand it, and they made it themselves. It wasn't like... it wasn't this thing that they hired some. Oh, you did this movie in 2020. This shitty horror movie. Go make this movie. Like it's like the creators who made the thing wrote it, and that's what I want for all of this shit going forward. Is like that's what made those two movies good. Is like Brie Barker had a passion for that movie, and
exactly.
And Kane too.
It was them making these movies wasn't I'm gonna make money, and like that comes with after you. Create something you're passionate about, whatever.
Right.
And I'm so worried that they're going to be like, okay, there's money behind Siren Head. There's money behind, like that's their only focus.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So,
see.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man, we got to go rank it. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to feel like we can just walk through the wall. Oh, we're here.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like the back rooms.
It's the side rooms.
It's
still on the side.
Did it hurt?
A little bit. Felt good though. Every week on the show, if you don't know, we watch a movie and then we rank it. Most weeks. Exclamation rankings if you want to see our big old list of movies that we did. Look at this list, man. It's huge.
Wow.
Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of movies. Here's our franchises that we're doing.
Crazy.
We're going to be starting a new one very soon. Actually, we're going to be able to add Evil Dead Burn soon. Oh, thank you.
Did you see it yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
I got to go see it.
Yeah, go watch that.
But today we will be putting Backrooms on our list. This is a very hard one for me Ben, because
Yeah.
Okay,
This
question:
is-
is it better than Troll 2?
yes,
No.
it is. There's a conversation where this is number one. There's a conversation to be
And
had.
I don't, you know what? Honestly, don't want to be a part of that conversation because it's not number one. Psycho Gorman's number one.
So to answer your question from earlier,
Yes.
Gabe,
Yeah.
Ben's not gonna like it, but I think
How
Psycho Gorman's
dare
getting
you
demoted
guys.
finally.
What?
Okay. Here's the thing. If you
can be tied for
compare,
first.
if you compare the just movie to movie, Backrooms is a better movie than Psycho Gorman. Okay. I don't think it should be number one. Okay. I don't.
Backrooms is art. Like, to me,
It's
this was an art film.
This is a good film. However, the criteria for our list is a little different than, like, for me. I think, like, between Obsession and Backrooms, I've said that I think Obsession is a better movie, but I prefer the Backrooms. So I would put Backrooms at
would you
number
say
one.
Obsession was more of a horror film than Backrooms was?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Is this ranking based on how much of a horror film it is?
No, maybe not really, because we have some movies that are horror adjacent. I just think there's a conversation that is it's a better movie than all of these movies, which means, like, factually it should be number one. I don't want to put it at number one. I'm just saying it could be there, but we do need to put it somewhere.
It could be tied for number one.
If we're, I would for sure put it in the top 10 because, like, fuck Deathstalker, dude, get out of here, get out of town.
I need you to
No.
to not say that. Don't say that. That is a great movie.
I feel like some of these are
This
like
might be the
up
last
at the
episode
top
of
for the
Cad.
meme of it.
I'm still mad about this. Also, they're doing a Pontypool 2. There's no CAD news today, but they're doing a sequel to Pontypool. We'll talk about that.
I don't approve of that.
What?
We'll talk about it next week.
Hey, more pools, Ben.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't approve of that.
So based on this list and our criteria for horror movies, blah blah blah, I would put it at number 6, below Behind the Mask,
Wow.
above Demons.
Okay.
Where are you thinking?
I thought you were gonna put it at like number 3. And I was gonna be okay with that.
Oh, so let's put it at number 3. No.
No.
I mean, I think, like, comparing it to, like, dude, I love Mutant Blast. Like, compare these two movies. It's insane. They're not even in the same
love
ballpark.
Mutant Blast.
I do too. So, like, if we're going based off of, like, more fun and, you know, whatever, blah blah, we don't really have a set, like, criteria. I think Behind the Mask is such a fucking CAD movie. It's perfect. So I'd put it at number 6.
Blow it. Okay. I agree.
Okay. Number 6.
6 it is. Not number 1, Zoltan. It can't be. Psycho Gorman.
It could be, and there's an argument for it being.
Hey.
But that's it. That's it for CAD.
Yeah, we
Thank
did it.
you. Thank you, everyone. John, Zoltan,
thanks, guys.
Robert, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I've
for
been-
having us.
I've been wanting to talk about this movie for months, and we got to do it for 3 hours, and it was amazing.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Doesn't the chat get to put
No, that's done. That's gone now. The Backrooms, it got taken by the Backrooms. It's gone.
What did the chat get to do? What?
I don't know. It's
we
gone.
got to rank it?
Not anymore.
It was no.
You had a chat.
anymore.
You had
I
a
didn't-
chat
I
ranking.
never signed off on that to begin with.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty.
It's gone now. But you know what you can do, Ben?
What can they do?
You can come back tomorrow night and watch
Oh my gosh.
Treehouse Time, right? You guys are doing it
Yeah.
again?
Yes.
We
2
are.
in a week.
Doing it
Never
again.
been done before. Come back tomorrow night.
Depends how you
Treehouse.
define your Sunday.
Is this the thing you were
Yeah.
going to do last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Somebody wants to eat
we're
4
almost done.
meatballs.
Almost done. Treehouse Time tomorrow. We're still on hiatus for Tuesdays, but we,
Yes.
stick around. Maybe kind of soon. Sundays with Cyber City, when Don's going to be doing that. And then next week is, I don't know what we're doing next week. I don't know if we're going to do a movie or a non-movie, CAD. We will see. I think we'll do one, but it might be
Jawbreaker.
It might be not a movie. So if we do a watch party, it's on Mondays in the Discord, and Tuesdays is CAD, and that's it.
I was trying to say, I don't know why, but when I saw Naomi running up on Ben, I thought she was gonna just fucking crack him in the back of the skull for some reason.
Might happen. We'll wrap this up.
That's it. KJM, where can people find you?
Yeah,
on
where are
Ketchup,
you?
Ketchup
on the
John
internet.
Mustard, twitch.com/Ketchup John Mustard. I paint things
yeah.
and you can throw bottles at me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can we get a shout out for Ketchup John Mustard if that's possible? Are there any mods awake?
Ketchup John
I don't think
Mustard.
we have that technology.
There we go. We're gonna go
Good one,
raid
Robert.
our
Thank
good
you.
friend.
What about Zoltan?
Oh yeah,
Zoltan,
Zoltan.
where
You're not
can
even gonna
we-
let me
Sorry, you don't stream anymore. You don't stream. You
I
stop.
stream all the time. Whenever
You
I'm a
stream?
guest star on CAD
There
or
you go.
once a year when I have mandatory vacation.
There you go. So, when's your next vacation? 6 months. Zoltan will stream.
Probably in December.
There you go.
Disgusting!
And Ben, Robert, you're always here. You've always been
Yeah,
here. You'll
we're
always
here.
be here. You
We're
guys
here
aren't
tomorrow.
special.
Treehouse.
We're gonna go raid. Jen is online. She's playing some Mario. Is that Mario 64? I don't know. That's not Mario 64. Sunshine? I don't know whatever Mario this is. She's playing it.
That's Sunshine.
Sunshine.
That's sunshine.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. This was a long episode. I'm so happy we got to do it. I love you all.
Yeah. Love you guys. Don't be a dingus.
Okay, love you, bye.
Big Bird.